is
A
going
potato.
to be up next after this commercial break.
No, you fucking tell me right now. We are now, we're now live. We're gonna get started here in just a second.
Could you imagine being Ryan Seacrest and just your career is known for being a letdown?
Oh! Ooh.
Ouch.
Like, you're just always giving people that suspense and then let down. Let down.
That would be just... I don't know, he's either gotta really enjoy it or really hate it. What the hell is he doing nowadays? I wonder.
Sitting on his American Idol money.
Yeah, probably.
What do everyone on American Idol does after American Idol?
Sometimes not a whole lot, actually.
Waiting till the next season comes out.
Next season,
The season of letdowns. What?
Yeah. Next season, trying to do other things. Because American Idol doesn't propel everyone's career, even if they win.
Isn't American Idol over though?
I think it is. Now it's all about that, what's it called?
America's Got Talent.
Yes, thank you. America's Got Talent.
Insert your country here's got talent.
Britain's Got Talent.
Okay. So let's get started. Welcome back, Seekers. After another week of waiting eagerly to fight things, we're finally here. If anybody wants to recap for that sweet bonus XP for you and your friends, you are more than welcome to do so now.
Can't we just sum it as he did a fucking sliding puzzle?
But there was other things that happened, Jack.
Oh, okay, and we also met Mr. Hamson Dragon, Mr. Silver guy.
While the party
You're trying to word.
While the party was busy deciphering the clues left behind by Alexander, we were taken on a journey thanks to Xian and Zenrin, who found possibly the next clue to Magnus Ashton's infamous biggest, grandest weapon that he hid somewhere.
Or is it a weapon? You don't know.
No,
Maybe
his last invention.
Thing.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's a
Last
thing.
invention, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Zenrin then led the party to the descendant of said legend, one Vincent Ashton.
There you go.
Who we found out he's a bit of a hard individual himself. After reluctantly deciding to join us, sent us into a mountainous area where we had to decipher this puzzle that took way longer than I needed to.
Worth it.
It felt so easy, but then it just had to be hard.
Upon completion, the walls gave way to small outlets, which then gave entryway to these now guardians that stand at the sides of the walls.
What a shitty reward for solving a puzzle.
In the center.
Does anybody remember the very small little detail that was inside the little journal? Nobody?
There was something
My
about
brain
Lego
is
shoes and Lego shoes.
No. You are, for anyone wondering why you feel like you got gypped out of a reward during this whole thing, you are more than welcome to, roll a history check if you want.
Are you serious?
I think I do recall.
Yeah? Okay. What's the, what do you think?
I believe it had to do with, it had to be someone noble of heart, but then it also had to be someone of the bloodline to finish.
No, okay, that last part, not exactly. It just had, it only mentioned that of noble heart and intention. So somebody here doesn't have it. But that doesn't matter now because you're about to get smacked. So let's start rolling for initiative, guys.
You're about to
Also,
get.
fantastic job, Tulius. You just netted everybody more XP. So, good work.
Ooh.
There's always the bard that tells the better story.
Well, he's
That's
the
their
bard.
job.
He's the lord bard.
Hashtag Lord Bard for the win.
This is what he does, yeah.
That's the
I
thing.
mean,
Also,
How is Bard College?
also, Alexander is here, kinda. He's still out. He's just listening in, and he just said getting smacked by the Vol's defense system protocol. That actually does mean something. I may explain that at a later date. We'll see.
Okay, a tabletop game which I'm not part of, so I'm left out of all the in-jokes, and I'm sad.
Yeah.
So, initiative.
Yeah, hang on. Let me throw that out there.
I can do something new with my initiative. This is fun.
I get to use the fancy dice.
I get to scream in panic.
Please don't panic.
Panic is the enemy.
Ooh. So you're adding proficiency and dexterity.
Okay, the turn order should be up so you guys can enter in your stuff.
Dang it, I hate it.
Come on, quick draw. I guess it was.
Aww. It doesn't let me.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we gotta roll the dice. Ooh, is that a... Oh, that's a 9, plus my dexterity. That makes me,
Oh, well, this guy just fails at life. Okay.
13. Well, 13 is an okay number in this game, I guess.
So I'd be adding both my dex and my proficiency bonus together, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Or sir, depending on if you're in character or not.
Both. I'm just gonna go with both.
I'm calling you ma'am at this point because that's what you're... It's kind of where you're at right now.
I got an unnatural 20. Could you enter it for me?
Ah, yes, sir, I can. There you go.
Gracias.
Grassy ass. You're welcome.
I'm done.
Guys,
So
want some
I'm not-
tacos?
I'm not in the turn order. Hello?
What's that?
I'm not in the turn order. Hello?
Really?
Oh no.
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
no.
sakes. There you go.
Yay.
This man, this, or metal tin can.
Tin can. They're officially known as tin cans.
Let's see. Oh my. You also fail at life too, mister.
Wow.
Some of these rolls I've made are not so good. Ooh, yeah, like this one.
Get on my level. Oh.
Yeah, what are these rolls, man?
Soda just tried to go out my nose.
Jack, what'd you get?
13.
And you can try to enter it in, boy, but I got you.
Oopsie. Oh, I tied with someone?
Yeah, possibly. Okay, Vincent.
No, not yet.
Oh my. Oh no, Vincent.
Oh no, what did he get?
1.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Poor boy.
Vinny, come on, man.
Yeah, I know, dude. What was Kane's thing again?
His thing is wearing a hat. That's his thing. This is so sick.
Not what I was referring to, but sure. And also, Zenrin's kind of like not quite sure what to do either, apparently.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a fight is gonna happen.
Oh, Kane's is +2. Okay, that's right. He doesn't have a lot of dexterity. Oh my god, you too! Why? Why do my poor NPCs... okay. Alright, here we go.
The dice approve of your OCs.
I guess not. Yeah, Tulius is sitting in the back of the bus with freaking Kane and Vincent. Jesus.
Hi guys.
Y'all just chilling back there.
It's the sword bus, so everything's the back of the bus.
The curse of the Magnus that one is in the bloodline too. Oh.
Yeah.
That was a terrible joke, but I love it.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, that one hurt.
That hurts too. I'm the one who plays Magnus. God damn it. Okay.
That hurt.
So, let us begin. Okay, Xian. So, a bunch of these things are now just sort of staring in multiple directions. Some looking at more with more malice than others. What shall you do?
Well then.
Which is really crazy because these are like automatons. How could they look with something with malice? I don't know. Ask ask them about it. They'll probably tell you about the ones that, you know, got kicked.
If the machines could speak, what ways would they tell?
I swear to God.
They would say, this is rude and disrespectful. Say you're sorry.
FP.
I told y'all not to kick them. You know, nobody listens. Okay, so 3 on one side, 3 on the other, 4 in the middle. They're all active?
Yeah, every one of these that you can see are indeed active.
Sweet.
Oh, even the pit in the middle?
Even the middle ones. Oh no.
Yeah, the middle ones are active too.
Oh, I need you to know.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're upset at our puzzle solving.
Yeah, every one of these that have come out, you can tell that lights inside the helmet that look like eyes are burning red and glowing, and you do not feel safe here.
Why usually when we solve Magus puzzles, they always end up in death?
Would you hush?
I don't know, refer to hint that I was talking about.
Yeah, would you hush, please? Okay.
Okay, Xian, you gotta come up with something.
I do have my glasses on, by the way, making that
Okay.
apparent.
Okay, thank you for telling me.
First shot. That one.
Okay. Roll to hit. Make sure I have my stats to use here.
Where's my calculator? Fuck, I closed it.
Ah, you need that bad boy up and rolling.
Of course, 23
As
hit.
I say, as I get my calculator out. Yeah, that hits.
Come on, be on the ball here.
I would if I wasn't so, you know,
That is a 5?
on the floor. 5 damage.
Yeah.
Very nice. First shot rings out and thunders forward, smacks this thing straight center mass through the armor.
Second one?
Yep.
I'm actually going to spend a grip. Wait, where's my trick shots at? I know I rolled them. Okay. I'm actually going to spend a grip point
Okay.
for violent shot.
Sounds reasonable.
Same target.
Same target. Okay. Roll to hit.
Offset. No, I don't want to drop that. Okay, so... Alright, now I'm there. Okay. That's a 16.
Unfortunately, a 16 will not hit. It your shot goes just a little wide and hits the shoulder plate and pings off of it. It does sort of rattle a bit, but it remains unfazed.
That's 4, that's 3.
That was your extra attack, so you have a bonus action and movement if you want it.
And how tall are the blocks?
The blocks are about 5 feet tall.
About 5 feet.
Yeah.
Someone
Oh,
can go
shit.
behind
That
them
would-
for
5 feet tall?
sufficient cover.
Yes.
Let's see.
Although I am like 6.
Oh, okay.
That won't work.
Wait, what's that?
I was like, I'm like 6 something, so probably won't work that way.
Yeah, they're big old blocks. So.
Still blocks. Well, I need to move back here,
Okay.
and on my turn.
Smart choice. All right, Bilge. One of them just activated directly behind you. What do you do?
I jump back and rage.
Okay. Bonus action to rage. Sure thing.
When in doubt, rage.
And then
That's barbarians for you.
can I move north of him? Like circle around?
Move north.
Yeah, like just above the little dude.
Like up here or up there.
Like right to the left of Moors.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then for my first attack, can I make a shove attack against it and push it downward?
Push it downwards. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be a How do shoves work again? Haven't done this in a while.
It's athletics versus athletics.
Athletics versus athletics. Okay, let me double check the stats here real quick as I.
Oh, that advantage saved me. It was a natural one.
Ooh. Oh no.
And then
What'd you get?
Oh, did you say natural
18.
one?
Wait, hold on. What did you get, Bilge?
18.
It rolled nat 20.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow, these things are mad.
I mean, you're kind of disrespecting them right now.
Well,
To be fair.
in order for Bilge's plan to work, I gotta shove it, so I'll use my second attack to try again.
Alright, trying again. Here we go. Okay, I know what I got.
Oh, that's better. 21.
Okay, yeah, he rolled 14, so boom.
Oh.
Shoved. Now he's now prone.
No, I'm trying to push it 5 feet downward.
Oh, downward? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you push it. It kind
And then,
of lumbers
Can I-
backwards. Strangely, for something seemingly so old, it kind of is animated very human-like. It's a little uncanny. But anyways.
and then can I use my last 35 feet of movement to start going to the right? Towards that little death pit in the middle.
Oh, well, it's actually the big-ass pillar, but yes. You said, 25 feet, right?
No, 35. And can I go around the top?
Around it?
Yeah, like over the top of that little white block.
Okay, yeah, get on top of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Up top here?
No, I mean like, instead of going to the south, I want to go northward. Yeah.
Okay, so up. Okay, so now you have you are now on top of the block and have a bit of a vantage point on everything. Not very much, but you still see everything that's going on.
Oh. Now in my turn there.
Okay. Alexandria,
Oh well.
what shall you do?
If I recall, wasn't one of them looking at me?
Yes, indeed it was. It was this one up top here, specifically looking down at you. Was
Hello.
not very happy about that. Because you kicked it.
Okay, thank you
deserve
for
it.
reminding us.
Of course. That's what I do. Okay. So
We didn't think it'd come alive. Jeez.
see, that was your first
Oh.
mistake.
Alright, so I'm gonna move back a bit, right here,
Okay.
and for my for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and go angel mode,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sick Alice on the one that's staring at me.
So you're using spiritual weapon again?
Yep,
Just start a big
is
bunny.
spiritual weapon a bonus action?
yes it is.
Tibbers.
believe, actually. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
Alice is gonna go Tibbers.
I've spelled this one. Spiritual weapon. It is a 1 bonus action. Indeed, it is. Awesome.
Oh, 1 second, guys.
Let me see if I can find Alice in my tons and tons of assets. Yes. Okay. Sweet. So where are you placing? Alice?
Back.
oh yeah.
Bingo, bango. All right.
Oh, that's adorable.
It is normal.
I want an Alice now.
What an evil little thing. Tibbers.
Okay. And that will be the end of your turn, or you still have some movement. So.
Actually, I'm gonna go fly up for the rest of my movement.
Smart. All right. Okay.
So that's like 20.
20 feet. Yeah.
How tall is the building or whatever inside?
It's got a very tall ceiling. You can see upwards about roughly 50 to 60 feet. There's a very large chandelier made of iron in the center as well. So that's about
Cool.
That's hanging above at least 30 feet above everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Noted.
Very good. All right. Anything else? That's all you can do, right? Yeah. So.
Mhm.
All right, Mars. What you got?
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to this guy.
Casually.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get sort of happy with.
That's a very smart choice. Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yeah, roll to hit.
17.
Unfortunately, 17 will not do it. It actually responds to your attack and blocks it with its glaive in its hand.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Got close.
Going in again. 18.
Oh, that is just enough to do it. Roll that damage. Yep.
Yeah, that's... I'm divining it.
Divine Smite? Perfect.
Yeah. That's 11 normal and then plus 6, so 17.
Ah, hot. Damn, that is some good damage. Yeah, you bring down the greatsword once again, and it slams onto this poor suit of armor, and it staggers backwards, hitting them against the wall. You made a big, nasty tear throughout the chest piece as well. So.
Ooh.
These things are made of paper. These suck.
Consider the age. Alright, you still have, actually, let me think. Bonus action, I think. I'm trying to remember how, like, the whole, smiting works again. It's kind of like...
Smiting I can just do whenever I want.
Yeah, that's like... I forgot how strong that shit is. It's so good.
It's a little intense.
It is. Alright, anything else you want
to do?
Whew. Just imagine, you can just a thought at any time.
Yeah.
Get some bad coffee, smite that boy.
Do it all the time.
You need to take out the trash, smite it.
Hey, it works.
Exactly.
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Alright. That's
I'm gonna save my big kid stuff for big kid stuff, not trash mobs.
Ah, that's fair. Alright, this one's turn, as it is kind of scanning the area and taking a look at seeing what would be the best target to hit.
No. Oh no.
It was thinking about hitting Alexandria, but it's like not wanting to do that.
I know.
And it's going to...
Shouldn't it just maul Jack?
That's exactly what it'll do.
There's like 3 right next to me too. I'm just gonna gain up on, aren't I?
Possibly. 2 of them could go to Tulius. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
Yeah,
just maybe 2.
This thing comes at you with a long sword in hand, and it's going to come down. Yeah, let me double check to see what.
Dang it! I was kind of hoping to shoot so I can use deflect.
Let's see. Yeah. So 16 to hit you, Jack, which I don't think is enough.
It's based on my what now?
Your AC. You have an 18 AC. You are perfectly fine for the first hit.
Nice.
Yeah, you definitely dodge out of the way. And much of the same as well with that second hit. It tries to swing at you once more, but you're able to keep up with it, no problem. It does animate much like a person, so it has a little bit of uncanniness to it, but you can tell it's still mechanical, so there is a little bit of delay to the attacks. Alright. This one is going to swing at your ankles, Bilge, as it's looking at you.
Ooh.
And it is going to not hit with that low-ass roll. No way.
I jump over it.
Yeah, you actually jump over it as you can hear it sort of whirling to life. And it just swings and you whoop, Mario hop it. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. I don't have my shield out.
Yeah, so unfortunately your ankles are about to get wankled. I have nothing better at the moment.
Gramps, no!
The dad joke got him.
Wasn't even a dad joke. 5 points of slashing damage as it hits you.
Have to 2.
Are you still enraged? Because, like,
Yeah.
you didn't deal damage or have damage dealt to you.
No, I made an attack though.
Does that count?
It's like, wait, let me pull it up.
Yeah, let's double check real quick.
My turn hasn't come up, so it hasn't been long enough, but...
Yeah. If that's the case, then yeah, I think you would still be enraged. And now that it's sliced you, you definitely are still. I believe that makes sense. That's always good to double check just to make sure.
Rage. Your rage, it ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage.
Okay, yeah, no, you did attack. It was no damage, but you did attack. Yep, okay. So yeah, 5 points of slashing damage, half down to 2, I think. And it's rounded down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 damage. Lucky.
Still in the triple digits.
Yep. This one down here is looking towards. Oh, it's going to go straight for Kane.
Oh, phew. 1 less on me.
Yeah, you know it. And it's going to come down as it's sliding in to slice him up. Yeah, that'll hurt.
The most intelligent things if they're gonna get in the area where they can easily gain up on. There's like 3 people there.
Another 5 points of slashing damage. And so you get.
These are probably our trash mobs. I mean, that's a dumb move. He is surrounded by 3 people.
Yep, no, that does not hit him. That was a really weak thing. Kane's onto their bullshit. This one here is not sure what this weird floaty thing is in front of it, so it's going to just sort of move back.
No.
And
Yes, my plan worked.
and it's going to strike Bilge.
Wow, they like you.
Uh-oh, fumble chart.
Uh-oh.
Telling me I'm a machine just somehow flunked.
Bilge, you have a chance for a reaction hit if you would like it.
Ooh, most definitely.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
There's no reason to say no to that.
Oh,
No reason.
I'm gonna make it reckless.
Yeah, all these low rolls. It's in the bloodline or armor line at this point.
22.
22 to hit.
Blueprints?
Yes. It's in the blueprints.
It's in the blueprints.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits. Roll that damage.
That's what robots say instead of bloodline. Blueprint.
13 points of damage.
Ooh, nice. Hang on, let me. You said 13?
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, it tries to come down at you, but then it leaves itself so wide open that you just smack this thing, just golf swing it straight in the chest.
Oh!
As it is, you're still elevated, so.
There goes
All right.
Ted.
And, it still has one more hit, I think. Yeah. Not gonna hit you with that. Alright, next turn, Jack. You are being attacked by an automaton, and it is not very good. What do you do?
Well, let's see. I'd like to apologize and give it a slap.
It knows. It shall know of the bitch slap. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that's a 13. Added my dexterity.
Yes, your dexterity.
Okay, that's gonna be. Yeah, this is a 17.
Unfortunately, that is not enough to hit it, as it guards against your attack by holding up its arm a bit, and sort of a shield pops out of it.
Oh, Bilge, I got your shield.
Well, no, this is all nothing compared to mine.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it kind of just pops out of nowhere. Okay, of course I'm gonna. Ooh, that's a 16. That makes it a unnat 20.
Natural 20, yeah, that hurts.
Time to roll the little 60.
Yeah.
Also called a plain die. Yeah. Ooh, a 5.
5 damage?
5 on the die.
Okay, plus 4,
that
so 9.
makes it 9. Yep.
Very
Nice.
good. Very strong hit. Yeah, you actually punch it straight into the its armor, and it actually crumples a bit as you do so.
Ooh,
Which is
he hasn't been kind to you, hasn't it?
which would be more impressive if it wasn't so old, but it's still pretty good. It's still standing though, however. You have
should we be fighting Museum pieces? I feel it's just unfair.
Wow. You are free to use your bonus action and movement if you want it.
There's still 2 guys next to me.
Yeah.
How many? You know what? I'm gonna play on the safe side and use patient defense.
Patient defense? Okay, hang on. Oh, that's right, you have 7 key points now.
I have 7 key points.
Yes, because you're level. Or no, I'm sorry, 6. I keep thinking that you guys are like. Wait, no, you guys are level 7 right now. So yeah.
We are 7.
Why does it say 6 for Jack?
Because we don't. Sometimes we forget to track the little details.
It's really okay. I'm gonna fix that here. Okay. Patient defense. Okay. So you use your bonus action. You decide to, instead of keep on the offensive, you burn a key point, and you're going to have it. They're gonna have disadvantage on attacking you.
Yeah.
You're preparing to be struck down, which is a very fair assessment. All right.
Yes. This is just extremely fair, considering what happens in the past.
This thing's turn as it's looking towards Moore's, as it's yeah, it's not too crazy about that, seeing how much damage he just caused, so he's going to come over there and he's going to try to slice you down with the glaive. 16 to hit. Mors?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, you're. You hear it coming as it's lumbering towards you, and it's not hard to hear, despite all the commotion that's going on the other end. And you are able to block that shit with the sword, no problem. It's going to try to slice at you again. That's a nat 20.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Let's see. How much damage are we going for today? Luckily, that was one of them was a min roll. So 10 points of slicing damage as it comes down and rakes you across the back.
Yeah.
Oh. Ow. Oh god, it hurt. Try harder. Try harder.
Try harder.
It would be insulted if it could feel anything. This one here is going to look at you, Tulius, and come rush your jimmies.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, they hit like...
What?
They don't hit very hard.
Oh my god, these low rolls. They really are part of the bloodline, aren't they? Or armor line. Yeah, that was
Blueprints.
That was a 7 to hit for you, Tulius. You dodged that.
Out of the
problem.
way.
Yeah, it doesn't even come close. Oh, okay, 15 to hit.
I'm going to cutting words that with my reaction.
Okay, very fair.
And just go, hey, easy, pal. Whoa.
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
What did you roll?
He rolled 15.
Oh, dang it, 13. It still hits.
Oh. Unfortunately, he's not going to take your advice and take it easy. No, he really wants to go in and go ham on your supple body. And, he hits you for 6 points of slicing damage, or slashing damage, as big old glaive comes slamming down on you.
In question to the DM, the bracelet I have, the Tulius bracelet, is that to use that, is that a free action or a bonus action? Or, sorry, reaction?
Yeah, it would be a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 points. Good
Yep.
to go. Ow!
You're using that now? Bitch. Alright, and that'll be the end of its turn. Does that spend its attacks? It's gonna try to decide if fighting the Bard or Grandpa is going to be better. Let's see. Oh, it wants the Bard.
It likes you.
I mean, I'm sorry, Tulius. That's a shame.
He comes in. Oh, so glad, Sonny. Unfortunately, Tulius, it's coming charging at you. It's going to try to hit you. That's a 13 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You shouldn't have patient defense, boy.
Oh, he could if he could. He would if he could, you know. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, 12 points of slashing damage as another glaive slice comes down on you. That's gonna hurt. That dug in pretty deep too.
I felt that.
Yep.
Luckily for you, it rolled horribly on that next hit. You see that thing coming a mile away, and you are able to dodge it no problem. Zenrin's turn, as he's just kind of trying to process everything that's going on. He's like, but I thought, you know what, no. Let's just get this over with.
Whatever you thought might be a good thing. Whee!
As he twirls out a high-caliber pistol from his holster.
And
he's going to attack this one here with a resounding 26 to hit. Fucking hell.
Oof.
Damn!
They low roll on the initiative, but they roll high on the attack.
Also max damage. That is a straight up 16 points of piercing damage. As let's see. I don't know how every other character's familiar with firearms besides Xian. Xian, you're certain you've just heard a 50 caliber shot go off?
Ooh.
Let's see.
Well,
Scale stand on end and everything.
Yeah,
Fuck.
to everyone else, it's super fucking loud.
Jesus.
My ears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's standing right there, well, flying right there.
Yeah, and Kane, like, kind of... He jumps a bit, like, fuck, dude!
Well, that got some PSD on me.
I just cringe in midair.
Damn.
Zendrin coming in with that hot 17 unfortunately does not hit as another shot goes and sort of skims off the shoulder piece, actually causing a massive chunk of it to go, but unfortunately does not hit anything important. And he's like, well, crap.
Should have got a scope on that thing. Can't miss with that.
He's going to run over here and duck behind cover here. He'll end his turn. This armor here is seeing you, Xian, and it wants you to die.
Go the fuck away, you silly thing.
And it's going to hit you with a sword, a long sword in its hand, and botch the fuck out of that one.
Yep.
Dragons versus robots.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty fucking cool. That's a Saturday morning
does.
cartoon I can get behind. 18 to hit for that second hit.
Shit. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know if I think the cartoon on YouTube that's kind of like that, but it's kind of like the same weirdness as Adult Swim cartoons. So
Okay, fair enough. That would honestly make sense. Okay, 9 points of slashing damage Bleh. As you are cut into by this thing, and it hurts.
How much?
9. 9 points of slashing damage. 9! Alright, and it'll end its turn there. Kane, not happy with how this thing was, like, hitting him. He's like, okay. Alright, sure. We want to do that? Go ahead. And he'll summon Oathbinder. And come in with the hit. Hold on. Unfortunately, that is not going to hit. This cane comes down and it kind of gets a little close. It slices to the armor and kind of freezing it over a little bit, but he doesn't hit anything internal and important.
God dang it.
However, he is going to try. He's going to try to use frostbite.
What's that?
Why is the DC 12? Unless that's like a. No, the DC should not be that low. It needs to be. It's a 15 spell save DC. Okay. It's got to roll a Constitution saving throw, as it'll receive some cold damage, and until the end of its next turn, will receive a debuff that will make it have disadvantage on its attack rolls. It fails the Constitution saving throw for armor that is absolutely sad and kind of pathetic. Receiving 4 points of cold damage as Alexandria, you see it sort of kind of freeze up, and you can see that the limbs are not reacting as well.
Ugh, someone needs a reboot.
Oh. Chill out.
When
Yes.
you said reboot, all I could hear was the Windows XP shutdown noise. This one's going to try to, this one right next to you, Moors, onto your left-hand side, is going to try to hit you and retaliate after you opening it up like a tin can, but with a 4, it absolutely will not.
Wow, these are trash mobs.
Wow.
I beg
Julius,
to differ.
15, yeah, right? Tulius is having the good ones on over there. That would
oh,
be
baby, he's trash.
15 to hit you, Morris, which I don't think hits.
Sorry.
Nah.
Nope, you are good.
They're right in front of me, guys. How are they not hitting me?
You're just that quick. I mean,
yeah.
you're shiny.
You're both kind of quick despite being in armor, and also able to deflect these attacks with Arendite. No problem.
It's the power of the mustache.
Yeah. Which I'm going to have to share that piece, because that was fucking brilliant. Okay, Tulius, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to take this opportunity to look at the two gentlemen, quote, gentlemen in front of me.
Yep.
Keep an eye on the bard. What's worse than an angry bard? An angry bard that you cannot see, and I'm going to cast greater invisibility on myself.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
How long you knew that one?
That is new.
That is new.
I'm just going to put
Goodness.
that on me.
Yep, perfect. Let me check what the...
Shit, man, that would have been used for so many missions.
I'm invisible until the spell ends. Everything I'm wearing or carrying becomes invisible as long as it is on me.
Yeah, you just, you give him that
Wink.
spiel and then gone. I would say when these things were built, Magnus wanted them to be able to have infrared, but I don't think he had the time for that, so...
You're lucky.
They do not see you at all. Just gone.
Yep. And I'm making a mad dash way over here, away from them.
That is absolutely a great idea. Alright, so you said, let's see, hold on, I had it right here. Invisible until the spell ends.
No, hold on.
1 minute.
Yep.
Very good, alright. Anything else would you like to do with your turn, or just that?
I already casted a spell.
Yep, you still,
So
I think you have a bonus action still.
I'm just gonna bide my time right here. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, you're kosher. Okay, Vincent's turn. Vincent will go ahead and unholster his, both his longsword and, silenced pistol.
Nice.
And he is going to begin, first attacking, with his first attack, with the pistol, hitting the suit of armor that is trying to strike you down, Xian. And, well, he's not going to be able to hit with that. Yeah, these things are, a little too armored, but then he goes charging in, and he's going to try to hit it for natural 20.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that first, he was a little frustrated with that first one not working, so it's like, okay.
It's a Dragonborn thing.
It
The
is.
anger.
Longsword's a D8, right?
Correct. If you used one-handed.
Yes, he has to use it one-handed because he's using a pistol in the other.
He's a
Okay.
Deadpool.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so he does a whopping 17 points of slashing damage as he rakes this thing downwards. And you can see the metal bits and other parts start to fly out. And it is not looking so hot because of that. And he just looks to you in a way that says, "Let me handle this. I got it." And
Sure.
it's back at the top of the round. It is you, Xian. What shall you do?
Did its attention transfer to Vincent? Or is it still on me?
Since you're in its space, I mean, it's looking at Vincent, but since you're still in its space, if you try to move without using your action to disengage, it is going to try to slap you. Just to,
Okay.
just
Bitch. So even if I use an action to disengage, I can still use my second action? Yes,
no,
no?
you still have a bonus
No.
action and movement if you do that.
Okay. Making sure I know how this works. So I will not, but I am going to move.
Oh yeah, this one didn't get added to the turn order either. That's fine, hang on.
It's a phantom. Leave it.
I wish I could say I could.
It's a phantom.
I just noticed that. Okay. It'll go on its next turn, but it's going to attack. Quite
Let me see here. Light colored backgrounds.
What
I am going to move, but I'm not going to disengage.
Okay, so it'll take an attack of opportunity against you.
Mm-hmm.
It will hit. Yeah, it'll allow you. Unfortunately, yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Sorry.
It likes me.
It does. Although that was a min roll, so don't worry. It's only 4 points of slashing damage. As it cuts into your leg a bit as you try to back the hell off. But now you can move.
Oh, can we leave the scales alone for a bit? Jesus. Alright. Making marks.
I ruined the pants.
Yeah, I know. Sarissa made those.
Yep.
But,
Count your days, dude. Let's see here. Okay.
let's go turn back.
Okay. Light colored backgrounds and lines do not mix.
That's depending.
Depending on.
Depending on what kind of lines we're talking about.
I meant the lines on the grid.
Ah, the grid lines.
Yeah. No.
I can see it just fine, but I can tell it is a bit faded, so understandable.
It's a bit, but I don't think it's much of a hassle.
No.
Okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. I think.
Thinking is very good, but being sure is even better. What shall you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna try the attack bit again.
You're gonna take the same one over here?
One shot on that, and the other
On that one.
on. To try a further target. There's a wall in the way. Yeah, we'll go with that one in front of Keen.
Okay. I'd say you have enough line of sight to be able to do that. Yeah.
Without it.
You're kind of used to shooting over people's shoulders at this point. So.
Yeah, I got used to it after a while. The first one, actually, two. Another grip point, cause it hit me twice.
Yeah, that's true.
Violent shot.
Your plan is okay. Another grip point and going for violent shot. All right.
Love you, lady. That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Now where's my shit?
Yep. Actually, add another weapon damage die to that.
2.
Yep.
7, 8, 9. That's 9 plus the 2 from my glasses. And
So
11.
11 points of
and basis.
11 points of damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another thunderous shot rings out, and it definitely does sound like thunder, as it hits it straight square within the sternum, and it kind of opens up from the back. It's almost like shooting a literal tin can, like just you can see.
It's not like me to nothing.
Yeah, you see a massive hole in it as well too, with little bits of metal flying out everywhere.
That like literal plot armor. It's either really good or something really shitty.
Let me make some notes real quick, and I'll roll my next shot.
Okay.
Math, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna do my next shot.
Okay.
Is gonna be the one in front of Keen.
Okay. Oops.
That is another 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That is another 11, actually.
Another
I rolled 9 plus the 2.
Oh, okay, so that's cool. Perfect, alright. Yeah, another, shot rings out once more, going right over Kane's shoulder. And just the same as before, goes straight through, hits the sternum, and, opens up much like a tin can with a lot of pressure behind it. Very nice.
Okay, I still have bonus action, yeah?
Yes, you do.
Action surge.
Okay, smart.
Here we go again.
What are we hitting?
Back to the same one that tried to hit me, because I'm not hit it yet.
Hold on, what's you hit? Are you doing what now?
The same one that hit me before.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Roll hit.
Not that cocked. Come on. Not. That's a 12. It does not hit.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, no. That shot goes a little wide, unfortunately.
Okay. I have one.
Yep, you still have another attack.
Holy fuck.
I know, you got all these attacks, man. Fighter's strong.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
I am going to use my sharpshooter feat.
Okay, so that would be, you would have to announce that before you make your roll.
Right. Okay, so I'm learning.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm learning.
Yeah, either way, it would have been a 21, so that still hits.
Right.
Okay.
That's a plus 10 to whatever I roll
Plus
damage.
10 damage. Okay, roll the rest of that damage though.
17, and then add the 2.
17. No, sorry. Oh my god, that's overkill. As you fire into it once again, and it just sort of, you hit it just in the right spot where like the entire top half of the body sort of goes limp and just falls over, and pieces are just strewn across the floor all over the place at this point. Very good. First blood. Alright. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Alright, Bilge, it is your turn.
So if I look down to that little dude to the bottom left that hasn't moved yet, does he look like he's gonna go for me or for Moles?
You're not quite sure.
Shit.
It could be either or. Or it could go for Vincent.
First one.
Alright, bonus action, I'm gonna pop the shield out.
Okay. Shield
And then make 2 reckless attacks against one each of these 2 fuckers at my feet.
Okay, it's time to play some whack-a-mole. So, you come down on the bilge hammer. Which one are you hitting first?
Top.
Top first, okay.
Ooh. So they're both the same.
Yep.
24.
24. Ooh, for both
Yeah.
hits. Nice. Yeah, that hits both of them.
Got a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Basically. When you're pissed at the moment, everything looks like a nail. Especially if you're one holding a big-ass hammer.
Top one's 11, the right one's 12.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, you come down on top of him with the bilge hammer. And hammer, I should say. As, oh man, yeah, that has come from some pretty meaty hits as, you slam this down on top of this thing's helmet, and it sort of compresses inward a little bit as it crumples up. And then you turn around and you swing it down, and once same thing as well as this one too. You are doing some significant damage to these things.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That is a very, very accurate gif. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Bilge? You still have bonus action and movement?
No, I used my bonus action. I landed
That's
there.
right. Yeah, that's right. All right. Alexandria, you are now currently flying and seeing the absolute chaos that is happening here. What would you like to do?
Oh my.
Yeah, no.
So for my bonus action, I'm going to let Alice follow after the one that was near her.
Yep. Okay. Just kind of floats on by. Knife in hand.
I believe.
Oh my god.
Since it's 5
Be
feet away,
proud.
I think it's gonna make an attack.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Whoa. 17?
Unfortunately, that is not enough to hit. Very close, though, as she comes in and she tries to sort of stab into it. Unfortunately, it hit. She is just a little on the wide side and tries to go for something significant, but kind of ends up just, just kind of scraping it at this point. The armor's just a little too hard.
Tink.
Tink.
Donk.
Alright, so for my movement, I'm going to fly to where she was. So, 5, 10,
That would be like right over here.
5. Right here.
Huh.
Yep, you
On
fly
the
over.
same enemy, I'm gonna use guiding bolt on it.
Alright, sounds good. Roll the, I think that's sort of roll the hit kind of thing, right? So. Alright, yep, go ahead.
And that's a 19.
Oh, that'll hit. Very good.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna do some math here.
Well, there goes the math.
Oh boy.
Waterfall, sorry.
I'll go ahead and put that on there since it's now hit with a guiding bolt.
And that's also added to add some more stuff.
Wow.
Oh boy.
4d6
Here
radiant
it comes.
damage. Next attack roll made against it before the end of your turn has advantage.
Let's see. 15. 17. That's 24.
I choke flip.
24.
Mm-hmm. I rolled 2 maxes.
Mamma mia. Hang on. For some reason, the change did not happen. Bilge, when you hit the one onto the right-hand side, that was a 12, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, for some reason it did not change over. Okay, and how much damage you said? 24?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mamma mia. Yeah, that... You strike true, straight center mass in the right perfect spot. And it comes out from the, from one end out of the other. From the back to the chest. And it goes straight through, slams against the stone that Bilge is standing on top of, and it is looking really bad. Death's doorstep.
Alright. So, anyone who attacks it gets an advantage on a roll.
Yep.
AKA Bilge.
Yep, until the end of its next turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it ever lives that long. Okay, that'll be the end of your turn, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
I believe I did everything.
Yes, you definitely did. Moors, what shall you do?
Hey. I'm gonna go continue attacking that one.
Very good. Show him.
Hiya, trash mode. That's a 19.
19 to hit. Yep, that's enough to
Yeah.
hit.
Take out the
Being
trees.
divine.
Get them smites.
15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that's very good.
I'm gonna go on with my other.
Same target?
Yeah.
Alright, same target. Yeah, it's staggering backwards. as
That
it
ain't
hits.
hitting shit. That ain't hitting shit.
Oh no.
That's 3.
Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, it sees it coming, Although it is on its last legs as it's blocking, you can see that you are definitely making progress as the limbs are starting to become unresponsive, but it's still enough to block your attack.
That is all I'm gonna do.
Alright, that is fair. Alright, this one is going to attack Jack right...
Oh boy, here we go again.
Right in his face. Not with that roll, though. As another one comes in, another attack.
Lean back a little.
Yep. You actually lean back a little more than you thought you did. You're actually suddenly more flexible since being a part of this whole adventure. And it's definitely not going to hit with that either. God! That was a 7 and a 6. I'm not gonna do shit.
You know, maybe you should quit. If you're a good thinking robot.
Okay. This one is, the one that just got guiding bolted to shit. He's going to try to attack, Bilge again. He's not gonna hit with that, though. That's a 16 to hit. That's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you hop out of the way. Once again, another Mario hop. If they could express frustration, it would. 17 to hit for the next
Skipping rope.
Okay, that's
Miss.
Yeah, no. It tries to swing above instead of sideways. It goes vertically instead of horizontal, and you block it with the shield, no problem. Oh, man. That time you can't blame it on bad rolls because Bilge just has so much AC. Alright, this one is going to attack Game once again. Oh god. Yeah, that'll hit. That's an unnatural 20 to hit.
Damn.
This poor boy. That's okay. He can take the hits. He's a fighter. That's what he does. That was with the longsword. Yes. 6 points of damage. As he is getting sliced, but he's had so much worse in the past. And recent past as well, too.
Yeah,
However,
but at least I can't.
he's not gonna hit with that second hit. Nope. What an absolute failure. This one is going to attack Bilge once again from the north. Not with that roll, though. That is an 11 to hit. And not with that one either. That is a 9 to hit, so nope.
Yeah.
Alright, Jack, it is your turn.
Well, I guess I have to fight back.
Bulls has brought the curse upon these guys, man. What is going on here?
So, man, for them, I just have
The power of the finger compels you.
Yeah. Well, that's a 13, so that's gonna be another 17.
Yep, unfortunately that is not going to hit as it blocks your attack with the shield. And for...
That's a 4. Even a total of 8, which is not gonna hit
No,
at all.
that second hit does not do anything. It actually dodges out of the way. Kind of, almost seemingly mockingly.
Oh, haha. Hey, you didn't lay a finger on me yet. Don't you go making fun of me. Okay, gotta go for the extra attack then.
Okay, extra attack.
Oh no!
What'd you roll?
Not a 1.
Are you sure?
Okay, it's a 1.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I fumbled.
Fumble chart.
Oh no! How could this happen?
Oh, Jack.
Let me bring it up now. Okay, Jack. Let's see what happens to you at this point in time.
Not die, I hope.
Oh my. Oh no, Jack. Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I.
You hit in a way that is the absolute most solid part of the armor and it hurts like a bitch as your fist collides in with it. You are taking...
Son of a bitch!
You are taking full damage on this.
Ooh.
I hurt myself punching the frickin' tin can.
And the worst part is that it counts as a critical as well, too. So you receive 14 points of fuck up damage as you had done fucked up.
14?
14.
Did you break your hand?
No, not.
A bone must be fractured. Okay, what's my total health point?
Your total health...
61, yeah.
Yeah, 61, so subtract 14 from that. Sorry, Jack.
I have to math, too.
Yep. Oh, no one's safe for math.
And let me get the calculator out, because I'm too lazy to do this. Okay. 61, take away 14.
I was kind of hoping that it would actually get lodged into the armor,
That's
because I think that'd be
47.
hilarious. Okay, Jack, you still have, actually, you only have movement left, and I don't think you want to incur the wrath of this thing any further.
I mean...
I would want to.
No, I mean, I'm just gonna stay put.
Yeah, I mean, like, personally speaking. I don't think you would, but you're gonna stay put?
Just gonna say, hey, it's a one-on-one man fight. I gotta honor that.
That is fair. Alright.
Even though if I fucked up my arm.
Yeah, that really hurt.
Jesus, I think I broke just every bone in that arm.
Old age does get really shitty later on. Okay, this one from the south of Moors is going to attack Moors. Not with a fucking 5, he won't. You were able to block that, no problem with Arendite. Oh, that's...
What are you trying to hit?
As you say that, he does roll an unnatural 20 and slices down at you again.
Damn.
Finally!
Dealing...
Let's see if it does some...
Dealing 11 points of slashing damage as he rakes down your back once again. Much like a very unpleasant back scratcher.
Back scratcher?
Ow. Disk my calculator, children, again, I dare you.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay. This one, to the upper right-hand corner, saw Tulius just poof, gone. He is conflicted. Where shall he go? It's either Jack or Zenrin. So let's see what happens. He's going for Zenrin.
Bruh.
It can definitely move that far, so... It kind of rushes past you, Jack, and you kind of like flinch a little bit. It's like, oh no, not another one. And it runs past you, and you're like, oh, thank God it's not me.
Aww.
Maybe a little too accurate.
Unnatural 20 to hit Zenrin, unfortunately. That does indeed hit. I forgot to add his HP in. Okay, so he receives 5 points of slashing damage, as he was not expecting that coming in, as he's hiding behind cover. It's like getting sliced behind him, and the next hit, oh my god, an unnatural 20 yet again.
Holy shit.
Calm down, guy. 8 points of slashing damage, as he gives him the old 1-2, and Zenrin can't do much about that.
I guess it was mad.
As he stumbles a little bit, placing his hand on the stone block for leverage. And he looks back at it, just annoyed. He's just annoyed.
Oh dear. Well,
this one that hasn't really moved has been kind of figuring out what it should do. It's gonna have to make a choice between our three wonderful boys here. Bilge, high or low?
Low.
Low, okay. Moors will also get high here. And, unfortunately, it's going to come in and mosh pit Moors over here.
Hey, you made another friend.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. Sorry, Mars. Yeah, you got 3 guys.
Oh, do you guys want my autograph or something?
As he says this, he tries slicing you. Unfortunately, that for him, it does not hit. As you step backwards a little bit.
We don't even need to be rude about it.
He tries to slap you with his sword once again, and misses terribly. You handle that no problem, like a pro. This one's turn.
Who programmed these fucking things?
No comment.
That's great.
Internally feels bad.
This one's gonna move this way. Hold on, was that that way? That way? Yeah. Well, it would try to attack Alexandria if it could, but you're flying at the moment, so he cannot hit you.
Hello.
Yeah, he's just sort of looking up at you. So is that. If it had any more, emotions, it would shake its fist at you. Zenrin's turn, as he is now in a terrible state here. Well, I say terrible for gunslingers specifically. Known as the close quarters combat. He is going to spend a grip point to deadeye it. So
should learn Kung Fu.
That's a 22 to hit. Yeah, that'll do it.
Nice.
Good job, dude.
You remember Kung Fu?
Yep, basically.
No, wait. What's it actually called? Gun kata?
It's yeah, gun kata. If you guys haven't seen Equilibrium, I absolutely recommend it.
I have seen little clips on the YouTubes, and I have to say, I have to watch it.
He does 10 points of piercing damage as he fires a shot into the sky. However, he's not going to be able to do much again. He's going to try it again, but this time at disadvantage. Oh no, Zenny. Yeah,
Zenny.
He rolled really well in that second one, but unfortunately got to go with the lower, and he misses horribly. Alright. This one's turn over here. Oh wait, it's dead.
It's Dunzo.
It is done in rings, which means it's Kane's turn, and he's going to show this thing absolutely no mercy. As, let's see if he can hit it.
Now I'm kind of hungry for onion rings.
Okay. Oh.
Keto diet is hard.
It indeed. Oh, 26 today. You bet it will.
Oof.
So this is what he does. He goes underneath. He slices vertically from bottom to top, and it gets stuck into the piece of armor. However, to those who can see him, this was actually deliberate, as it's now freezing over the armor. And then he yanks it upwards in a quick, swift motion, and it completely freezes over and slices just completely in half and just falls over to the floor in a frozen heap.
Fatality. You went Sub-Zero proud.
Yeah.
Just to applaud.
He's like, ah, goddamn, that felt good.
I bet.
And he's going to take a look around. And he's going to go over here.
Assist the elderly.
Assist the elderly.
Well, that could be 2 people in this room.
Who's the oldest? Who's older than Grandpa?
Zenrin, possibly.
Zenrin, stop being old.
It's an elf. Let's see. I can do more magic, which means I can use a cantrip.
Do elves grow beards when they get that special kind of old?
Elves can, I believe. At least in my fiction they can, but a lot of them like to keep themselves very clean-shaven. Zenrin kind of has a slight bit of hair on his face. On a hit. Okay, what is the range on that? 60 feet? Hell yeah, he'll try that. he's going to cast with his War Magic, Ray of Frost, on this one over here that's behind Alexandria, but is looking very longingly and wanting to, you know, beat the crap out of her, but can't.
I stick my tongue at it.
Oh, wait, hold on, that was the wrong one. Ray of Frost, here we go. 26 to hit, yeah, that'll hit.
Damn.
Unfortunately, he only does very minimal
Min.
damage.
And flips the bird at you.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
And yeah, Kane's like, okay, that wasn't that good.
Try again.
Later in my moment, as he ends
Try
his turn.
again.
This one over to the very left-hand side will attack you, Mars. But it won't hit because that is a 13 to hit. You are armored. Oh, unfortunately, that is a nat 20 on the second hit.
Damn.
Oh my god. I think all of them have gotten a nat 20 on you now.
It's because he's been insulting him, that's probably why. That's what happens. That's what happens to me every single time I insult an enemy. I always get nat 20. 14 points of slashing damage as he just comes down with the longsword, top to bottom. I imagine you're probably looking a little rough at this point. That's okay, it's Tulius' turn now.
Okay. Alright.
Good thing.
Well, from where I am... Do I currently have...
Who'd that last one attack?
It attacked you.
Oh.
Yeah, and 14 points of damage.
I'm fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Let's hope that it's not the literal scene as well, too, because that would be really bad.
So I'm going to move myself behind this block.
Okay.
There. And I'm going to start with a vicious mockery on the one that just got the nat 20
Okay.
on Mars. And it's just going to start like this. Still invisible, by the way. Greater invisibility does this. But
Right, of course.
so cool. Look, I was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings, but I'm only going to get this one chance. And that's the vicious mockery. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
What kind of condition is this? Is this like a charm or
Enchantment.
Okay. Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what it gets. Okay. I didn't realize that was that. Okay. Well, it did roll pretty okay, but not well enough, I imagine.
DC of 15.
Yeah, I rolled a 13, so nope.
Yours. So he takes 4 points of psychic damage.
Well, unfortunately, it being a automaton, it cannot receive psychic damage.
Oh no!
But
You
it
made a
does-
goof.
But you'd be able to distract it for enough time, so yeah, your effect still works, though.
Okay, so it still has the disadvantage on its next attack.
Yes.
Alright, and as my bonus action, I'm going to inspire Bilge, because I think he needs it too. And it's, Oops. Whoops. Alright, yeah, so
Why are you whoopsing? No whoopsing.
I gotta fill the group, sorry. And in just completely sourceless sound,
Yeah.
you hear, I'm beginning to feel like a rap bard, all my from the front to the back now. Now, who thinks their swords are long enough to slash hard? Let me show you, inspiring friends, isn't that hard? Bilge!
Perfect. That is that's a...
Machines! Kill him!
Okay, so that was a D8, I believe, of inspiration, correct?
Correct.
Do you just make
Yeah.
this up, or do you actually plan these?
No,
A little bit of column A, column B.
a little bit, yeah.
I can say that Hayden does get a lot of inspiration from other things, but a lot of these are improv, which is also very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Bilge, you have a 1d8 of inspiration, bardic inspiration. And, they would have found that really catchy if these things had any sense. But they don't. So,
No, they don't.
unfortunately, it's just sort of a very, it's a very tough crowd out tonight, Tulius. That'd be the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
Alright, very good. Vincent's turn. As he wipes the, oil off his blade with one very quick flick. And he takes a look to see who needs help. He sees Moors over there being surrounded. And it is no bueno. So he's going to go over this way. And he's going to fire at this one here with the silenced pistol. For both of his attacks. Let's see what happens. That second attack's not going to hit, but the first one will. As he does... where's my d10? Here we go. Hot damn. It's going to do 14 points of piercing damage as he hits it straight in the head with a very well-placed headshot. You kind of imagine that from his experience, he is very effective and very lethal. And that is all he can do at the moment. Xian, it is your turn back to the top of the order. What shall we do?
Fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mini Godzilla.
Wait, what?
5.
I didn't hear you. It cut out.
It's my variation of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe. It's like Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Tier numbers. 10, 15, 20. Second. I'm marking stuff.
Okay.
So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And if I do this right, 10, 15, so that'd be 25. There.
Okay.
0, 5. 30. Okay. And of course I have to take, what is it? 1. Is it an action to reload? Because I have to.
Yes, it counts as one attack action.
1 attack action, so I will take 1.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
You definitely gotta. After all those shots, you definitely gotta.
I'm getting better. That leaves me with 1 more, and then... Wait, that leaves me with 1 more then?
Yes.
So I can actually take a shot?
Yeah, that leaves you with one attack, yes.
Okay.
What are we hitting?
That thing.
This one here? Alright.
Yes.
What that one? Yeah, go ahead, shoot it.
Why is no one assisting the elderly?
Technically I am.
The other elderly.
Technically I am.
The
21?
one is actually old.
That's...
I rolled a 9 for damage. I rolled them both at the same time.
9 for damage, okay. Cool,
9 for damage plus the 2, that's 11.
Very good. That's the number of the day.
And I do think... Drop something. I don't think I can do anything else. Nope.
Wait, hold on. I'm not even sure I did my math right. No, that's good. Okay. Alright.
I don't think I can do anything else, so I'm done.
Okay, very well. Very well. Bilge, it is your turn. What shall you do?
I will look down at these 2 robotic fuckers. Like that.
Alright. So you're doing the same thing as before?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll attack for each one.
Yeah. Alright. So this is the one with the garden boat with advantage.
Yep.
Oh, that's 17?
Unfortunately, that is
No,
not,
16, my bad.
unfortunately, that is not enough to hit.
Don't forget inspiration.
You do have an inspiration, though.
I inspired.
Dude's like starts searching and goes, you was open, I'm here, what I gotta do to get it done.
There he goes.
Wait, so that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Holy crap, Bill.
Yes.
What happened? Where did that come from? Good
I don't know. Captain did something to me.
He channeled the spirit of Marshall Mathers. Jesus.
That's a 12 to hit.
I'm speechless.
Oh wait, 12 to hit, 12 damage.
12 damage, sorry, not 12 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you're just hitting this thing like a whack-a-mole, right?
Just straight down.
Yeah, you do that, and the helm concaves inwards, and you can see the lights just stop, fade, and then falls over.
Fuck yeah, I feel like a rap god.
There he goes.
There he goes.
And then he gets, That's what I like. That's a natural 20 against the other one.
Very good.
Just knock its head off. Play golf.
Jesus, imagine if he had channeled death grips.
Okay, that's why it sounded very familiar. Thanks for the clarification, Julius. I was beautiful.
9, 18, 25 points of damage.
Same as before. Goes in, concaves in, the lights stop, and the thing falls over flat onto the floor.
Never said it wasn't ever said it, gotta give a motherfucker.
There he goes.
Alright, and then...
Oh my god, you can actually do it!
Bonus action, can I look over to my Bahamut bro and cast Sanctuary?
Sanctuary is a bonus action spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you may do so.
I got you, buddy!
Ooh.
Sanctuary.
Neat.
So you ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with the attack or harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. And what is the DC on that, my good sir?
12.
Okay. 12. Alright, very good.
And then, can I move 3 squares to the left and 1 square down, right above that little white block?
Wait, hold on, where? Oh, let me, woo, where are we going?
3 left, 1 down.
Down here?
3, 1.
Wait, hold on, 3... Oh,
Yeah, right there.
Alright,
Yeah.
perfect. Yep, you can go over there, straight across from Vincent. And that'll be the end of your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, very good. Alexandria, it is your turn. What do you do?
Cool.
I'll go ahead and give Morris here an icon. There we go, that's the one. Bingo bango. There it is. What shall you do, Alexandria?
Alright, so... I'm gonna sick Alice on the one behind me, or the one who's trying to get me.
Okay. So Alice comes by and just sort of loops around.
And attack.
And attack. Go ahead and hit.
This is adorable.
She's learning.
That's adorable.
I may have to give you guys extra XP. I mean, you guys are role-playing this shit real well, so like I said, you role-play well, you get rewarded for it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my.
What'd you roll?
25.
25. Yeah, that certainly hits. What's that damage?
That is 10.
Ooh. Hachi mama. Yeah, that Alice just floats on over and just fucking shanks this guy straight in like the sternum. goes in, just stabs it, and kind of rakes it down, and then pulls out. And it does a very sizable amount of damage, as you can tell.
Doing me pray out, Alice. Doing me pray out.
It's a little frightening.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and fly towards this way.
Oh, okay, dokie. Whoosh. I want
And with my action, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him.
the same one that is targeting you, but couldn't hit? Okay, poor bastard can't do anything. Go ahead.
He has to roll a Dexterity saving throw. It's a cantrip.
That is true. Dexterity saving throw. What? How shall this go? Oh my, that's an 18.
Yeah. Nada.
No, nada. Unfortunately, the fire comes up, but it's a miss. Unfortunately, sidesteps out of the way.
Oh well.
Anything else?
I end my turn there.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Or as it is your turn, you now have Sanctuary on you as well. Keep that in mind. What shall you do?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wail on this guy again.
Go for it. Bring on the pain.
A natural 20.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, that hits.
A nat.
Yeah, that hits.
It's being divined though.
Being divine, very good.
18.
Ooh. Yeah, you come down and you slice this bad boy straight across, and it just falls apart.
Ooh.
It is dead. That's one down.
Okay. For my second attack, I'm gonna attack that one.
Hold on. Which one are you attacking?
That one.
That one there? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good. Roll the hit.
That's 17. That doesn't hit.
Close, but no cigar, unfortunately, as you come down and it deflects your attack, unfortunately. Alright, you still have movement and a bonus action if you want it.
I'm just gonna stand there. Let him wail on.
Oh, does Sanctuary fade? Hold on, I gotta double check Sanctuary.
Wait, what?
Let's see. Until the spell ends. Duration is 1 minute.
Yeah.
I believe he.
If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Okay. Sorry, Morris, unfortunately.
Oh,
No.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not either.
Oh,
Well,
warning.
I wasn't gonna not kill him.
Unfortunately, that's not how it goes. Alright.
Can't just not kill the guy.
Yeah. Alright, this one, once again, is going to try to...
cookie crumbles.
Speaking of cookie crumbling, Jack, this thing's going to slap you.
That's just an insult.
Oh my god, it's a nat 20. God damn it.
What? The actual time it hits me, it had to nat 20?
Yeah.
Fuck my luck.
Listen, welcome to my world, I understand.
I think your luck was damned when you broke your hand.
Luckily,
I guess, yeah.
Luckily, one of those damage die was a min roll, so you only take 8 points of slashing damage as it comes and rakes down your body with the glaive. And
Oh jeez, at least it got one hit.
yeah, you audibly oof as you take the damage.
Oh.
The 17 to hit, unfortunately, does not hit. It does not hit you, so you're okay there. This one is fucking dead. This one's fucking dead. And now it's Jack's turn. What do you do?
Revenge.
Revenge. Let's see if we can get some good rolls this time. Rolls that don't hurt the iron of fracture, though. Well, the first one's a 5, so that's not gonna be really good anyway.
No, unfortunately, it deflects the attack with the shield.
Oh, that's a 10, so that makes it 14. Oh no, but that won't hit.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't hit either.
Oh, there's always the third.
Yep, martial arts, baby.
It's a 3.
Wow.
I know.
Did break his
I
hand.
know these feelings, man. I do.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
it could have been worse.
You were just.
I mean, compared to that one, whatever. I fucking hurt myself. I think I
true.
see.
Yeah, you're wailing on this thing. Yeah, you're trying to wail into this thing, but the shield is keeping it from any real harm. This one's turn is going to go after Moors again. It is still dead set on keeping you dead. Oh, that's a fumble chart time.
Oh, damn.
Perhaps you did need Sanctuary. Let's see, where is my 100? There it is, percentile. That's funny. So when you attacked it, Moors, you struck it in a way where it didn't do any damage from you, but it certainly hurt itself, much like how it did with Jack. And it fumbled really hard, and it takes 8 points of damage as it tries to strike you down. It hits. You dodge out of the way, and it hits the floor a little too hard, and you can tell some things got popped out of place from its arm.
Idiot.
Laughs at it.
Let's see what happens with that second hit. Okay, this time you are okay. You are still free to taunt it.
No, feel free to taunt it.
Idiot.
Taunting is a reaction. This one's turn as it looks at Zenrin and wants him dead. Not gonna hit. Not gonna hit. He is perfectly fine. Zenrin doesn't like being up close range, but he is able to dodge out of the way as he is a nimble boy. This one's turn as it goes up against Moors again at the bottom left-hand corner. 16 to hit does not hit.
No.
19 to hit.
That does.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna cutting words it.
Cutting words, okay.
Yep.
What's the, how much do we take off there? How much we shave?
Let's see, the 8 here. That is a full 7 off of it.
Ooh! Ooh, that's a 10 to hit then. That does not hit you. What do you, how do you do this, Tulius? How do you distract it?
And excuse me, friend, your helmet's on the floor.
It's just like, as it comes up, like overhand swing, it just like stops for a second, and then tries to swing back down, and giving Moors enough time to block it, no problem. It's like gotta process that. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
Seriously, who the fuck programmed these things?
You're welcome, asshole.
Were these like made by like a kindergartner or something? These suck.
Ouch.
Jesus.
Alright. Zenrin's turn.
Who's using Visionary Mark right now?
That first shot does not hit as another 50 cal shot rings out and does not hit. Oh my god, Zenny, no. This is what happens when you're disadvantaged, is why you don't want to get into that shit. Yeah, he misses entirely, completely. Just
Son of a monkey.
forget about it. Okay. Kane's thinking about what he should do. It's like, okay, they got sizable forces over there. So he's like, okay, let's go this way.
Helps it.
10. Perfect. He wants to get in the middle of this for sure. He's going to help you out, Jack.
Yay. Assist the elderly.
Assist the elderly. With the first hit, coming in with Oathbinder. 29 to hit. Yeah, you fucking hit.
Say what?
Oh my god, guy. Jesus. Wow.
Oh, thanks. These things are a little hard to punch.
Yeah, he comes in and rakes this thing down with a Oathbinder. Sort of just slicing it horizontally, and you can tell that Jacket definitely hit something very significant inside. That thing is failing now. And then he turns over to this one over here at the bottom. Unfortunately, a 14 is not going to hit it as it comes down and it actually blocks it. Very. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is flanking, technically. Thank you, Tulius. You're absolutely right about that. Give your boy a chance that he deserves. 19. That is enough to hit. 16 points of damage. Perfect. As it starts to freeze over as well too, as cold icy death touches it inappropriately. Okay. Tulius.
Oh my.
What shall you do, Tulius? You are still invisible.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself into the action this time, and I'm gonna move 10 feet here, 10 feet there, and back this way around.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take out my own weapons to make some attacks myself. One with a short sword and one with a dagger.
Ooh.
Oops, that's wrong character.
Wait, are these? Did you summon out your soul weapon or your?
Soul weapon, yes, on one, and a normal dagger on the other.
Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, go in for them hits.
Oh yeah, that's a 23 to hit for that.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that hits. Oh yeah, brother.
And on the second one, same thing.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Roll damage for both.
So for the short sword, solid 4 points of piercing.
Very nice.
And the dagger, 3 points of piercing.
Not bad.
So a total of 7 damage in absolute total. Very good.
Oh, holy shit! You're actually on the front lines. Instead of rat battling them from afar.
Wow! I'm just playing. I'm playing the drums on his backside here.
Never mind. Never mind.
Hold on, greater invisibility.
I'm still invisible.
You're right. Up to a minute. Up to a minute. Yeah, it should be ending pretty soon.
It has been 4 rounds. Because I casted it on the first round.
Right.
I have 2 more rounds.
Okay.
And that's movement.
6 more. It lost 10 rounds.
Oh yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only been like 30 seconds.
Yep. So you still have bonus action. What shall you do?
No, that was my bonus action because
Okay,
I do.
Right. Right. Okay.
So movement bonus action. That's it for me.
Very nice. Okay, Vincent's turn. He is going to move this way, right quick, and he's going to pop some shots over. He's going to hit this one, preferably with some headshots. Well, that second shot's not going to hit, but that first one, that's a 26. That is sure to hit. Oof, 13 points of piercing damage as another headshot. It's this weird juxtaposition between Zenrin's loud-ass hand cannon and Vincent's silenced pistol, as or I should say suppressed, technically, as the shot rings out once here, but it's like a little and it hits straight in the head. You see Tulius, a little spark coming from the back as one part of it opens up and exits out through the exit wound.
Damn.
I said it was 13, right? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Yeah. It's like really sudden, just all of a sudden, just boom. And he tries to shoot it again, but unfortunately does not hit, so he's going to have to end his turn. Xian, it is your turn. What do you do?
My turn.
Just glad he didn't shoot through me.
Yeah, right?
Once.
being able to do this because then I can see shit. Okay. Moving once more. Full move.
Okay.
Quick question to the DM.
Yes.
If I were to use my breath weapon, would I hit anybody?
Where you're standing?
At a diagonal, yes.
Yeah, you'd be hitting both Kane and Jack.
Because it would jump. Figures.
Big heck.
Right now, Kane can definitely take it, but you may want to warn him first.
As if the sharp intake of breath was warning enough. Yes, y'all can hear it. I did this once before.
One time, yes.
So, yeah, one time. But I meant a different character. Long time ago. So technically, it would hit everything through here, because it is a 30.
Oh yeah, so it would hit Zenrin as well too.
Yep.
Oh my, you gotta shoot everyone.
Alright, well, those closest can hear a sharp intake of breath.
Okay, so everyone here.
That would be everyone there.
Yep, everyone in this vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Let's light them up.
Okay. Breath weapon, let's go. I think it's a dexterity saving throw.
That is a dex saving throw.
What's the DC?
12? If I did it right.
12. Okay, Jack, roll dexterity saving throw.
All of
Okay,
y'all.
shit. Here we go. Come on, high roll, please.
Both the armors fail. Very good.
6 plus 4. That's a 10?
Kane fails and Zenrin fails too. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Everyone fucking failed. Okay, so full damage.
Oh.
Oof.
6.
That's so strong, it fucked everyone.
Pretty much.
You did not assist the elderly. You did not pass go.
On everyone that failed, 11 damage.
So everybody.
Pretty much.
Xian, I have some good news and some bad news for you.
Yep.
So
I thought about it.
the good news is that both the armors are fucked.
Oh, nice.
It was enough damage to kill both of them. The bad
Double
news,
kill.
The bad news is that you zapped everyone else too.
I calculated the risks and I took it.
I calculated these risks, but boy
Well-
am I bad at math. Yeah, so you shot everyone, and yeah,
Hold it.
Kane just sort of like jolts upright. As you can see, his like muscles contort, and he stops. for
Xian's a
second.
bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xian's bronze.
And yeah, Kane just stops for a second. He's like, ah.
When I'm having a heart attack, you can do that.
I'll be sure to save something for a heart attack.
Yeah. Zenrin receives the brunt of it, and he brushes himself off, and he says, I've had worse.
You can see like these little smoke coming out of his nostrils. Like,
Yeah.
wow, it worked. Sorry.
I think you guys would have been okay. It's a 30-foot line. It's not a cone.
Is it not a cone? I thought it was a cone.
It's a line, unless it jumps.
They are mechanical.
It's a 30-foot line.
They are mechanical, so it would kind of spark outward and hit things. I'll say for half damage, though. So, Jack, put 5 back in your HP.
Oh,
You're
what
now
happened?
Put 5 back in your HP. These things are mechanical, so the electricity would spark outward. And they failed the saving rolls regardless. If they had succeeded, they wouldn't have been hit at all. But these things are mechanical, so...
Okay. Wait, where did the extra 5 came from?
Instead of taking full damage, you take half.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Good job, Xian. You still
Yeah,
have
that's
a
all
bonus
I can
action and movement.
I spent all my movement.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, Bilge, it is your turn. What shall you do? Good answer.
We're gonna have a burping contest?
Oh my
All right.
god.
So
Give me a sec. I need a soda.
So I'm gonna step up and left, and then bump into Captain. Not knowing what it is, I'm gonna reach out and just grab his face. What is that?
Well, me?
Oh, Captain. Sorry, and I'll step around.
Okay.
And then up and left.
All right.
And make 2 attacks against that one.
Go right ahead.
Oh, one's an unnatural 20 and one's a 24.
Both hit.
Hey.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, that's not that good. 19 total between both.
Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty meaty. Yeah, so you swing down with the bilge hammer, and you are crumpling this thing up like a soda can. And it is on death's doorstep as well too.
I like soda.
And then I will end my turn.
All right, very good. Alexandria, it is your turn. What shall you do?
25. Calculating. Please wait.
Please hold while we're making calculations.
Yeah. Alright, so spiritual weapon can only go 20 feet, so I'm gonna ask Alice to follow after this guy as far as she can go.
Okay.
That's
10, 15, 20. Okay.
yeah. If I remember correctly, I'm like 20 feet in the air, I think.
Yes, you are.
So I'm gonna hover down to the ground.
Okay.
So I have 10, and I'm gonna move over here for the rest of my movement.
Okay. Now you still have your bonus action and movement.
Can bonus action? Oh, bonus action was Alice.
Oh, that was a bonus action thing? Okay.
Mhm.
You're right. You are absolutely right. Okay, so you still have 1 action left. What shall you do?
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him.
Which one? This one here?
Yes.
Alright. He's gotta make a dexterity saving throw. Nope. Nope. That is an 8. Fails entirely. So how much damage is that?
Let's see. It's 2d8. Oh, 13.
13? Wow. That is a strong cantrip when it wants to work. Yeah, so the fire once again shoots up, but this time it cannot dodge, as it cannot do so in enough time, and it just gets engulfed in this wispy white kind of flame. And you can see it's sort of smoking a little bit as the fire dies down.
Hey, we can create a smoker out of it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like you see the fire kind of come up, but it looks a little more like smoke than anything. But it still burns like fire. It's a very bizarre sight. Anything else you'd like to do?
I believe that's everything.
Okay, yep, you're right. Mors, it is your turn. Who's gonna receive the pain, brother?
Have a dream?
Looks like he pinged the one between he and I.
Okay.
Oh, this guy.
Okay, yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead. Yeah, no worries. Grab another.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, go ahead.
It's being divined, by the way.
Oh.
I would not expect any less.
There you go. Come on across. There we go. Let's go.
24.
24. You you decimate this thing as you slice it downwards, and it, just like as the one Kane did, it kind of slices open and just falls in 2 pieces to the floor. Very nice.
Where's someone harder to beat?
Don't jinx it.
No. Stand my
If there are any difficult things, come out.
Alright, you still have another attack.
I'm gonna use that other attack on this guy.
Alright, go for it. Roll the hit.
That is a 21.
That hits.
It's being divined,
Very
as
good.
usual.
Yeah,
That's 11.
Vol's got to show him how real armor fights.
We'll
That's
drop him
16.
too.
Wait, how much damage are you doing?
16.
Much of the same. Once again, you slice it downwards and just it instead of straight down, it's more horizontally. So it's now just torso and legs, and it falls to the floor. Pieces
Just
of
about a
metal,
flesh wound.
pieces of metal, oil, and all sorts of bits and gears are sort of spilling out from it.
Gee.
Still. Yeah, still. Good girl.
All right. Anything? You still have a bonus action and movement if you want it.
I have full movement.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna move here.
Very nice. Okay. Jack, it is your turn currently. What shall you do?
Let's see. Wow.
After you recovered from that shocking experience.
Question. What's my? It's 45 my movement speed, right?
Let me double check. Yep, 45.
45.
You're gonna have to go around though, because the center here is where a big ass pillar is, and you have to. You're gonna move around it rather than through. do you want the world to be destroyed?
Is
I mean, depending on what she is, there's always prestidigitation. I mean,
Yeah. She may not wear sandals or flip-flops, but there can always be made. There can always be in a bag somewhere.
yeah.
There is no mercy.
Oh, okay.
He's a satchel of them. That is frightening.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Hi, Jack.
Oh.
To throw it, Taba.
This guy's dead, so I'm just gonna... Can I get on this?
Get on what, the block?
The block?
Yes.
Just gonna scoot by this guy and boop.
Alright, yeah, you just kind of gingerly step over the...
I think that's 45.
Let me check. Over here. Up. 5. 30. 35. You have 40, so you can move one more space.
I'm good. I'm just gonna use the window blade on this one.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to... Wait, you're like point blank, dude. You may not want to do that. It's a ranged hit, so you'll have disadvantage. Unless you just want to stab him with it.
Oh wait, but I'm on the block.
Yeah, but you're still like 5 feet away from it. That's like point blank range.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna hit him from 5 feet above, but okay, I'm just gonna
Jump on it.
jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't take my word for it, god damn
Oh,
it.
okay, 18.
Oh my god.
It's 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Goomba stomp.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh, it's a 2 though. That makes it 6.
Five. Wait, no. Yeah, you're right.
6.
6 points of damage. Oh boy. Yeah, that. Go in and you just step on it.
Bump.
Yep. You have 2 more attacks if you use your bonus action.
So let me just. I'm 5 feet above him and I've made a successful hit. I have the high ground.
Yeah, that's what happens with when it comes to Sun Tzu and the Art of War.
I was thinking something else.
My luck was bound around now. So that's a 10.
Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit. You have a bonus action and movement still. Or no, you've run out your movement. You still have just bonus action. You want to just smack it again?
Yeah, but the heck not.
Okay.
That's a 12. That's gonna be 16. Just
yeah,
almost.
Yeah, unfortunately. Again, not able to, but you were able to get a really solid hit on that last one. Speaking of which, it's got to decide who it wants to hit. It's kind of looking towards Jack's direction, and yes, he wants Jack. He's coming for them ankles, boy. Not with a 3, he won't.
Good.
A 16 that time. No, unfortunately, that second hit gets a
My
little
ankles
close.
are safe.
Your ankles are safe for one day. As Zenrin sees this thing over there, and let me see something. Oh yeah, he can for sure hit that. That's no problem. That is a 26 to hit.
Ooh.
Where is my guy? Here we go. Hand cannon shot. Ooh, that is max damage.
Holy shit.
So, 15 points. Oh my god, yeah, this thing. He aims it straight here. Moors and Jack, Alexandria, you're staring at this last one that's here, and all you see is just a massive, like, hole bust open in this thing. In fact, part of the side of its body is actually no more, as it's now laying on the ground this way. And it just falls to the floor dead.
I want a cannon like that. Fuck.
Nice
Wish.
shot.
Alright.
And he releases
Let
the
me
clip
go.
from the receiver, and he loads up another one, slides back the slide,
Show off.
and he's looking around, and he says, "I think we're safe now." And
Fucking show off.
initiative. And he says, "Well, that's part of the unspoken rule as part of the gun knights. You should know that."
I'm gonna grab Alice.
Okay.
Be careful where you're pointing that thing, man.
The spiritual weapon gone.
Yep. Spiritual weapon is gone. Alice returns back to you.
As well as my wings.
And Zenrin's trying to look around to see where that noise came from, as you're still invisible, Tulius. And he says, are we missing one?
Hey, Captain.
Captain Tutu.
Wait, I see what's coming.
Yeah, Oop, not that one.
You're not dead. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, I release the invisibility right behind her and just like lean on her shoulder. You called.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Starts freaking out. Whoa! Don't do that.
Vincent is despite being somewhat of a jaded man, he does get slightly startled from that, but you can tell that he's a little amused by that. And Zenrin says, "Oh, that's pretty interesting." Huh.
Oh. I shall have that kind of spell.
Is everyone okay?
More or less.
Kane says, "Yeah, I'm good here."
Few cuts, but I'm alive.
Can I just off to the side be like, I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you while I'm opening one of these verses.
Oh god.
I believe your friend might be having a stroke or something.
I don't think he's having. I think I've inspired him too much.
Can you reverse it?
I don't.
Scared me to murderly heard you. How many verses I gotta murder to prove that what happens nice as songs you could sacrifice?
Mr. DM, sir.
Yes.
Real quick, I'm gonna use this time to do prayer of healing on Morris, Jack, and Tulius.
Okay.
Oh.
Very good. So you go ahead and take a moment and pray to your deity to heal your friends. Xian, as you're stepping forward towards the center of the board here, the pillar seems to be emitting this light as well, same color as the board once before the armor started to animate and come after you. And you can't touch music as music can touch you. Indeed it can. The pillar starts to glow brightly, and you see something sort of work within the machinations within inside. And it starts to twist upward a little bit. And you notice at the base of the pillar, it's also sort of a block, much like the rest of these here. And it starts to rise upward. And you can tell that there's something inside.
Okay.
Simon still looks over and he says, I think that might be it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and look inside. Take a look first. Let's go take a look first.
So, let's see. Tulius, Jack, and Moors, you get 12 HP back.
Yay.
Oh, fantastic.
That makes me 53.
53, yes, sir.
But back to before I got hit the second time. Yeah, that feels a lot better.
As you can hear, sort of the stone scraping against stone. As this thing rises up, it sort of stops. And inside, you see another one of the pyramid pieces to this thing that you've been gathering.
Oh.
Da 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 da.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, you take it, and as you pick it up, it sort of has this really soft sort of hum into your hands as you place onto it. The texture of this thing is very glossy. It almost seems like glass. It's solid, yet at the same time, because of the texture, it almost feels fragile. You want to take good care of it.
Oh yeah.
And it
It's the Millennium Puzzle.
Oh my god.
And Zenrin looks at it in absolute fascination, and he says, that is definitely it. We are getting closer. We're getting closer to the answer that we've been wanting.
Hopefully the next one doesn't have a puzzle that ends with the award of Myth.
Knowing Magnus and his love of machinations. Huh.
And Vincent says, yeah, if I was trying to keep something, you know, important, I definitely wouldn't want anyone to just grab it.
Exactly.
With that, as you take the next piece and place it wherever your inventory is, you guys would hear what almost sounds like clapping.
Oh dear god.
And it's kind of jolting at first, and then it echoes, but you're able to pinpoint the sound. And you look up towards the top, and where I previously mentioned that there was a balcony, and you see a figure there. It's a little hard to see, but for those with dark vision, you're able to see a dragonborn, much like Xian, but it's not that same black one that you met before.
Oh.
In fact, let's see, who has dark vision? Bilge.
I do.
Julius.
Tulius does. Alexandria does. Do elves get dark vision?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, they do.
Zenrin sees it.
Jack needs light goggles.
Kinda sees it a little bit. Jack, you can roll perception if you want to see.
Sizzle, is that you?
I want to actually join the perception.
Okay. Yeah, go
I can
ahead.
squint my eyes real good and see. Let's see. That's an 8. I don't think I expect much.
You can't really. All you see is a silhouette. It's like kind of seeing that scene of
17.
Dio where
Jack, put your reading glasses on.
it's like that scene with Dio in part 3 where it's like he's up on the stairs and you can't really see his face. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
17.
17? Alright. For those who are able to see it, unfortunately Jack not being one of them. Oh, and Vincent as well too. He needs to see if he can see it. Oh yeah, he does. Using the light, he kind of squints his eyes, and you guys see instead of a black dragonborn, it's a red one. And he leans forward in, and he says to you all, "Well, now that was interesting."
Who the fuck are you?
And
You
you
have a
are?
little blood on your face there.
Oh no, that's just my complexion. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
To scale.
And he says, and then you see Kane have like this immediate stance, and he like this really aggressive stance, and he just holds out his scythe to him, and he says, "You."
Wait.
Him.
Wait,
Us.
King, you know him?
Know him? Oh, do I ever? And this Dragonborn little leans in, and you can see this sort of knowing smirk on his face. He's very full of himself, and he says, "Ah, Snowflake, good to see you again. It's been a while, hasn't it?" And Kane says, "You shut your goddamn mouth, you traitor.
Ooh.
Why don't you come down here and fight me?"
Oh,
You can tell Kane is, like, pissed. He's usually very calm and collected, not this time.
oh.
Oh dear.
And this Dragonborn, he says to you, "Nah, I'm not coming down there. I'm fine up here. Besides, I'm not here to fight. That's not my job right now. My job is actually playing the part of a messenger. As much as I hate doing it, I gotta do it. Wanted to give you a message," as he looks to you, Xian, specifically.
Ooh.
He says, "Your little friend Altrax was a little too busy to come on around to these parts, so he asked me if I could do so. Well, he didn't ask as much as I bothered the crap out of him to do it, so here I am. And trust me, it doesn't take a lot to annoy him." He says,
Judging by the way you talk, it's obvious.
"Oh, I know. I've just got a very wonderful personality. Really brings the room together. Anyways, the point being is that he wanted to let you know that he knows about you and your little collection gig.
Huh?
And he'll be seeing you real soon."
By the way, I will make it known that I do still have heart in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, Kane definitely has Oathbinder in his, and he is just like saying, "I'm going to give you the count of 10 before I throw an ice knife up there."
I give you 5.
And this,
I'll give you Fairy Fire, and I cast Fairy Fire on him.
okay.
You may have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh my. Jesus.
I give you fire.
Does a 28 work against it?
Oh shit! Yeah, no.
You can see he's looking at you as you say that, Tulius, and he is absolutely unfazed. He's actually a little amused. He says, "Oh, that's
Wow.
cute. That's cute."
Well, the whole balcony looks nice and frightening now.
Oh.
Nice try.
And
Oh, he's a dragon.
yeah, you kind of like the fairy fire does light up the portion, so now you can see it is indeed a red dragonborn. And
What does red mean?
That's his scale color, you crazy.
Kane says, in particular, doesn't really mean anything, but to him, it's a goddamn traitor.
Oh, I just left him off. Yeah.
I believe we're gonna have to have a talk with
And he just says, "You know, this has been fun. I enjoyed watching you guys do this, but I done my job. That's all I need to do." And, like I said, and he looks over to you, Xian, he says, "Better watch yourself, Sparky. Things are gonna get a little more dangerous now."
I'm just giving him this glare like
And
good reason why I
he
should.
then looks over at Vincent and says, "Hey, bud, how's that soul weapon coming along?" And Vincent just sort of looks at him just with this eyes of just pure contempt.
Oh.
And he doesn't say a word. He's completely stoic, but you can tell he's kind of pissed. He's like, alright, I get it. I know when I'm not wanted. And he gets up and he says, just remember what you're doing, Sparky. You might get the answers, but what will happen at the end of your journey? That's something to think on. And he says, I'll be seeing you Seekers real soon. And he leaves from the top of the balcony.
I stick my tongue at him.
What the hell was that?
What an asshole.
And Kane's like, yeah, fucking tell me about it.
What the fuck was he?
You can tell that, like, this sort of built, like, this sort of pent-up rage. It's like, he's just seething, but Kane sighs for a minute. And he puts away Oathbinder, and he says, that was, and I say that was, an old friend.
Friend, yeah, apparently he...
And does friend have a name other than asshole?
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, there's a bunch of names I call him, but his actual given name is Kirvath.
That's a pretty villain name.
You never used to be like that.
He
No.
was less of an
Theme
asshole.
so far?
Oh yeah, no, he was a cocky dickhead, but he was friendly. And then he decided to kill off his entire team, with me having to try to pick up the pieces.
Oh. Wow.
That seems to be a recurring theme.
Yeah, I know, tell me about it. He was really good at what he does, but...
He may... The real question is, where the fuck that balcony entrance is?
Who knows? This place is huge. We just only found one entrance. You can tell that, like, also Vincent's just sort of, like, uneasy as he puts away his longsword and holsters his pistol. And he says, I vote that we leave. We're done here, aren't we?
I second that vote.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in tight.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
He's catching a cold.
Yeah. The adrenaline kind of wears off. You do realize that even though that you're inside a mountain, it's still pretty cold here. But not as cold as it was outside. Alright, let's move, guys. I'm done here.
Alright.
Okay, moves along. He is definitely bothered by this. Alright.
Man, Sparky and Snowflake, that's way better than what I came up with.
Well, I still like the name you came up with for me. Don't make no mistake.
Yeah, Goldilocks is pretty good.
Tulius, do you need help mending that, tear over there?
I say what now?
Do you need help mending that tear from...
Oh, my best. Wow, he got me good, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast mending on it.
Okay. And the seam sort of pull itself together magically as your clothing is now being repaired. Actually, quite quickly. It seems to be reacting to your mending very well, in fact, Alexandria. Like as if it was made for that kind of thing.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
When I see her do magic, can I like sneakily walk up next to her, be like, Alexandria, your magic.
Yeah?
It's like, it looks like the same type of magic that I do.
I mean,
But when I do my magic, I'm getting it from Bahamut. So who are you getting it from?
Jesus.
Oh, you're talking deity.
I'm sorry, that was his character, by the way.
That's fucking
Get out of
weird.
your system.
You're talking deity, right?
Oh yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I actually have no idea.
What? Wait. Are you like me or are you more like Moors?
Well, you gotta remember, big guy, she's also part angel, so I mean, you know, she kind of has that inside her.
Yeah, Zenrin kind of interjects. He says, well, considering her race, yes, I believe Azamar have sort of a innate ability to the divine.
Like, I heard that, like, Bahamut lives in this super beautiful place and he has a whole bunch of angels. So if she's an angel, who is she an angel of?
I don't know.
Probably not Buddha.
No, that'd probably be you. I'm just...
Gonna go ahead and write a note about that one.
I have been thinking about that for a while.
Well, why don't you come by the Platinum Sanctuary? Come pray with good old Bahamut Bros sometime.
My god.
I'll pass.
Oh, come on. It's not a bad idea to broaden your horizons every now and then. Heck, I'll even go with you.
So, what, we need like one more piece, or what?
As y'all are leaving, Xian's hanging back.
Yeah, you're kind of hanging back. Like, Vincent's in the back as well, too. Kane's definitely leading the charge.
More like
Bolting
got the
ahead.
piece that he just...
Yeah.
More like he's just got the piece in his hand, and right it to the balcony, and he also has the second piece on.
Yeah.
He brought it with him.
Right.
So...
Yeah, you can tell that these pieces... actually, roll me an investigation check real quick.
22?
22? Okay. With these pieces, when you have them in your hand, you notice that they're sort of resonating with one another.
Discord. Stop being a jerk.
You didn't hear that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Discord.
So it's what I said is that when you hold these two pieces in your hands, you can tell that they are resonating with one another. They softly sort of hum in your hand as you bring them in closer. And the glossy surface of these little pieces are actually sort of reacting, sort of a wave of blue kind of comes over it. Very faintly, but it's there.
Weird. Interesting and weird at the same time.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or are we going to go back to home base?
Home base.
Alright.
Because what else is there to do?
I don't know. Home base.
Steal the glaives.
I mean, that's up to you. The things were definitely still left there.
I'm an armorist, and you know I can't use weapons other than the punchies.
Yeah. So anyways, all of you guys return back to base. You go back down the mountain. It's cold as all can be. And you notice that as you're going down, it's kind of quiet. No one's really talking, especially not Kane or Vincent. but they seem very resolute on getting the hell out of here. But you guys reach down to the bottom of the mountain towards this sort of lodge.
Cold.
Yeah, you reach this lodge, and as you guys had once entered in before, Kane opens up the door, and the spell circle is still there. And he reaches into his pocket with a small stone-like object. And he looks back, and he says, "Alright, everybody in."
Okay, adios, cold-ass mountain.
Yeah. So the teleportation happens once again. I will not make any of you roll Constitution again, but it does feel like you're on a roller coaster as your stomach is doing flips, and you find yourselves back within Silver Hand HQ once more.
Ugh, I'd rather take the bus than that shit.
Yeah. And Zenrin, coming through the portal, says, "It's much better to just go with the flow.
That's what I learned.
Much quicker." And he looks over at Vincent, and he says, "I imagine you're going to return back home, then?" Vincent looks back, and he says, "Well, of course, my job's done here, right?" And he looks back to you, Xian, kind of... almost sort of expecting you to say something.
It's apparent that I say something to him.
Yeah.
And step forward. Maybe your job's not completely done.
He sort of sighs a bit, and he turns back around to you to fully face you. And he says, "I kind of feared that." And Zenrin steps in and he says, "You know, this is part of your responsibility of being an Ashton. This is something that you need to do. And I know you hate hearing it, but in times like these, we need to understand what our bloodline truly means to us. These are some very odd times here, Vincent. The artifacts are returning back once again, and the world needs people who can stand resolute and firm in the face of danger. And I believe you are one of those people."
Cost of paying so bad.
I'm willing to second that idea too.
Yeah. Vincent sort of looks over, and you can tell that he's partly annoyed about it, but at the same time he quickly sets that aside, and he looks to both you, Xian, and Zenrin, and he says, "You know, I had a feeling, and you know what? I can't keep running away from it. I gotta do it." And he then turns around and he says, "I'll catch you later. My shop's open if you ever want to come stop by."
I'll make it a point to.
What's that?
I know it.
Wow.
Sometimes your shit is louder than you think.
Hey,
I'm wearing headphones too.
That's crazy, man. But yeah,
let
so
me...
Vincent starts to leave the building to go back to where he came from.
Hey, I know a dwarf you can rough up if you're in the mood for that.
Wait, what?
I know it. I mean, since you're in the business of roughing people up.
Mm-hmm. He turns back and he says, "What was that now?"
In case you're feeling bored, I know a good dwarf that could use some roughing up.
A dwarf that needs roughing up?
I shoot Kane a little wink.
Oh.
Kane gives a knowing smirk and he's like, "Yeah." I'll allow it.
Oh, damn.
And Vincent says, "Well, my doors are open to you guys anytime. You all are a bunch of interesting characters, but if Zenrin likes you guys, then, well, you guys can't be bad."
We're not. We're just crazy at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but never a dull moment, I'd say.
Of course.
And
Animals trying to kill me.
as he leaves, you kind of, as he's turning around to leave, Xian, you do notice the first time in your journey with him a smile comes across his face, and he leaves.
Discord, please.
Okay, what part did it cut out?
And
Towards the end.
Okay, he said, as I said earlier, before Vincent turns around to leave, you can tell on his face, the first time in this whole journey, there was a smile on his face, and then he leaves.
You know, glad we met him. I'm glad he's with us.
Zenrin actually breathes a very strong sigh of relief, and he says, "Oh, I can imagine that being really bad for all of us if we couldn't get him.
Mm-hmm.
But I, too, am glad that we're able to have him on our side. We need him."
Yeah.
And
So we need everybody.
he puts a hand on your shoulder, Xian. He says, "You did very, very well today. As for our Dragonborn friends, you let me worry about that. For now, I will do some research about each one of them."
Right.
Kane,
As soon as you find out something.
Kane actually steps forward and he says, "You know about that red one? I'll tell you all about him." And Zenrin says, "That would be very helpful, thank you."
I would love to be in on hearing that too.
Oh, I'll tell you the whole story about that guy.
I want his hand.
And Kane says, "You know, but I'm exhausted for today, so I'm done. I'll talk to you about it later."
Fair enough. You know where to find me. Or get a hold.
Yeah, basically. Alright. I gotta go back to Stress. I gotta check to see if the little project is done.
Project?
Yeah, project.
You don't mind if I follow, do you?
No, I don't mind. You just can't see it yet.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise. And then he heads over to Sarissa's shop. And you guys are just sort of standing here together once again in this room.
can I take Buggy out the sack and like put it on me front up like a giant belly and start charging everyone down like a sumo wrestler?
Oh my
Okay.
god!
No. No, 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 no.
No, no.
I'm gonna go back this way.
No,
No.
no.
Build. No.
No, please. Please.
Fuck
No
that.
dogs.
See you guys later.
Ah!
Assist me.
Please. No dogs. No. No.
Bad build.
The wizards in the place just sort of watch in disdain and slight disgust of the situation. Like, these are supposed to be our heroes? I know, right?
I look right at the wizards and I slap my belly.
Get him, Bilge.
Ah! Start charging at him.
And they start running. No, no.
Just don't break
Fly, you
anything.
fools.
I'm actually gonna take this time to go back to the barracks.
I'm gonna just get out before
Just
he
quietly.
Yeah, it's around like 7 p.m. where you guys are. So it's pretty late. Well, it's getting later into the day. So that'll be the end of Xian's personal arc. It's known as the Legacy of the Past, and we'll be moving on to Jax here in a minute. However, if you guys need to do anything beforehand, before we get started into the introduction of this thing, then you are free to do so.
I'm gonna take a bath quick.
Oh, what name did I?
Okay, yeah, if you guys need a slight intermission, then...
Slight intermission. and
Yeah,
then
I
roll
could
around.
use a little bit of food right now.
Okay, yeah, so we'll take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back.
And then you get 30 minutes of Jack time, I guess, because I can't really stay later than 11.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I said, this is going to be an introduction to your personal arc, so we'll come back here in a minute, guys.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Fucking a pancake.
Fuck. I
Right?
suddenly regret playing a stupid character again. Oh,
But we love
I
Bilge
wanted-
anyway.
I want to do research on Alexandria, but I can't because I can't read.
He could get somebody to help him. I mean, he's got other people that can help. If he wants the help.
My next character is a wizard.
Wow. But like I said, you know, Bilge has people that can
Yeah.
if he needs it. I mean, there's no shame in asking. Even for him.
Y'all have disrespected Bulls for the last time.
Okay, deep down, I love Bulls. Okay? I'm gonna say that right now. And I'm not even a part of the Delvers campaign.
Yet.
Shh. You don't know that. Besides, if I can ever catch a fucking break. Are we still streaming? We probably are. Screw it. Anyway. Yeah, if I ever catch a freaking break, I have another overnight next Monday. At this rate, I won't be able to join y'all at all until I'm moving.
Oh, well.
Can you just say no?
I can't, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Oh, man.
You, sir, disrespected Bulls for the last time.
I disrespect them, my god.
Holy crap, love.
Yeah,
I applaud all of it. Yes.
very good. I'm glad, because there was a few changes that I had to make at the end of that. About a couple of weeks ago. So. Oh man,
That fucking puzzle, though, took us a whole session.
I approve.
It was an hour and a half long. It took you guys.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I felt like it was gonna be so easy this time, but then it wasn't.
Yeah. It
Shane,
was not
Shane,
easy. What?
why you pull a tricky on us?
Because I have to.
It wasn't even that tricky, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It
Well-
honestly wasn't.
I was just playing a dumbass character. Fuck.
Poor you. Poor actor.
At least you're very dedicated to the roleplay.
Exactly.
It's not worth it.
No one.
Next time, next time, play a smarty.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Someone's behind.
Just,
Play a smart character.
It's just the smartest character.
Oh, I'm gonna play like a character that turns out to be evil. Dun dun dun. An evil
shit.
mastermind. Oh,
Ah, crap.
oh, we're doomed.
Next. Okay, so. Who's not ready yet for the Jack game?
I'm ready.
I'm just imagining that little baby igniting on fire.
Yes.
I still
Oh
haven't
my
seen the second
God.
one yet.
Oh my god, you have to watch the second.
I know, I like the first one.
You
Heard
have to
the
watch
first-
the second.
The second one was funny as shit.
How many days has it been since Alexander's disappearance?
Once we get to Jack's thing, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 days now.
Oh my god.
Where have you
Put
been,
it-
boy?
Gotta put him on the milk carton.
He comes back, hey guys, I found another artifact.
We need a replacement Alexander.
Boy, did I spend 5 days in that line getting boba.
Oh my god.
Where?
I was waiting in line for the new iPhone.
No, you
Wow.
first
Yeah,
said
same
it
with
was
that.
after.
Adam and Eve.
Wow.
Oh.
They brought in this new product called the eye knife. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
It keeps track of your stab to miss ratio.
While playing music.
You just have Queen loaded in there. Just having a good time.
Okay, can't go wrong with Queen.
Stop me now. No,
Yeah.
good time having a ball.
Can't go wrong with that.
Having a good time, having a good time. Stop.
And this song gets stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I mean, there are worse songs that can get stuck in your head.
Oh my god.
You're right.
So much
You're
worse.
right. You're absolutely right.
Oh my
Even
god.
one of them ends up stuck in my head. People are responsible.
I'm gonna drop chat before that happens. See you later.
I don't blame you.
Country road, take me home.
Can I hurt him?
Yeah,
To the
absolutely. You may
fire.
absolutely do so. That is out of your
Hey,
own volition.
Lemon.
Yes.
Hey, Lemon.
Yeah.
I have a giant cinder block I'm gonna throw at you.
No.
Catch. I wonder.
Ouch.
You know what I just thought about, yo?
What's that?
You know how Vol's just got a knife that like morphs into a giant glaive?
Yeah.
What if he stabs someone with a knife and then morphs it and just...
Oh.
That's
Oh.
deadly.
That's some Mortal Kombat shit.
I swear, fatality.
I'll do that.
Brutality.
I'll do that
Yeah.
next time I get a final kill.
Oh.
That would be bitchin'.
I'll keep that in mind.
That is some bitchin' ideas right there. I'm gonna move this. I gotta make an adjustment to something because it didn't save because I'm an idiot and I didn't save it before Windows decided to be like, hey, fuck you, guy.
Windows.
Yeah, Windows is a pain in the ass sometimes. Because I was working on an NPC for this next part.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh no, I worry.
Wait, I have fucking documents right here.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello,
Oh, hey.
are you back?
I'm
Mom
back.
wants
Yes,
me
I
to
am
go
back.
to bed.
Sorry, I was just grabbing some food.
Okay.
Mom wants me to sleep.
Oh no.
Well, we just got into this, so.
Oh.
I mean, we can wait to start Jax.
Hmm.
Since we, I mean, we kind of ended on a pretty good bookmark.
Aw.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh well.
I was so ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much time do you have left, man?
Yeah, up to
Just knocked on my door and told me to go bed. So
It's not even.
that's the thing you have to do when you live with parents.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, but that's like, you said around 11, right? It's not even time yet.
Well, I was guessing 11, but
Oh.
you know.
Okay.
Type.
Type, I guess.
It's fun if I can't
Text to
voice
speech.
Grandpa.
Typing with Grandpa.
He has a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, I mean,
Aw.
I'm trying to find a way in order to set this up, but it's really hard to. Because, like, that was the point about what I was going to do here, is set it up so that we get to the next one.
I mean, you can spare 10 minutes at least, right?
Fuck it. Yeah, let's just do the little 10 minutes.
Okay. Alright, so, let's get into it. So, after you guys return back to HQ, that's a few days that rolled by. A lot of you who are still interested, which I imagine all of you, are still interested in deciphering, decoding whatever Alexander has left behind.
Even with a lot on my mind at the moment, yes.
Yeah. So, however, Jack, you do
Yes.
receive a text message from your pupil, who
My boy!
Jin wants to speak with you. I'll return you guys to the barracks here real quick. Okay.
I gotta meet my boy.
Yes, sir. With that said, Jack, you do get a text message from Jin that says, "I wish to speak to you. There has been a development with the scroll."
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 I just make my way as fast as possible.
So yeah, you rush downstairs towards the training area where
Oh shit!
And
Don't throw your hip out.
You see him standing with Grandmaster Zen, and he looks to you and he seems a bit excited. He says, "Ah, Sensei, you have returned."
I came as soon as I heard the news.
And Zen steps forward and says, "Indeed, it seems that you have a bit of a following, it seems." And he hands you this small letter with a insignia that looks like that of a silhouette of a wolf.
Of a what?
Of a wolf.
Dog man.
Dog man.
I forgot his.
And
I forgot his name though. Don't tell him that.
And Jin just like shakes his head. He says, "His name was Haku, Sensei."
Thank you.
And
I be sure to write that down somewhere.
preferably not on your arms. I hear that can smudge.
What? What do you take me for?
Grandmaster Zen kind of chuckles a bit. He says, "Yes, indeed." Jack, I was not aware that you were in contact with the Shadowfang clan.
The who?
Easy now.
And Jin steps forward. He says, "Sensei, you know, the ones that we were talking to before was helping us with the scroll, etc., etc."
Oh, they didn't tell me who they were.
You never asked, Sensei. And Zen says, "Yes, you did not ask them. Regardless, they seem, well, at least the master at this point in time, this Haku, seems quite interested in you at the time being. He's apparently, his messenger said once you receive this letter to open it immediately and take a look at it."
Okay, let me just get my handy dandy, get the windmill blade, letter opener.
Yeah.
Wow, letter opener.
Yeah. Hey, sharp. This.
Yeah, you just open that thing and pop it open, and just cut it open. You open up the letter real quickly and sort of anticipating what would be on there. And the letter basically reads, saying, "Once you see this, return back to Japan, post haste. Do not hesitate. Do not waste any time. Make it here immediately."
See ya.
And interestingly enough, when you do that, the paper sort of sparks and is
almost done.
And Jin says, "Well, that's a very interesting trick, but I suppose that means, depending on the look on your face, it seems that we'll have to be returning back to the land of the rising sun, it seems."
Yep. ASAP.
Well, let's not wait then. And as you are about to leave to head out, Grandmaster Zen stops you for a second. He says, "Jack, I understand this is very important, and you're now caught up into this business, but do me a favor, and please be careful."
Be careful as I can, but I can't say if my luck will come with me.
I understand that being a seeker has earned you a respectable amount of, how do they say, respect, perhaps clout, as the kids like to say. Regardless, it's very important that you understand that when dealing with affairs of others that aren't concerning you 100%, you might find yourself into a very odd predicament. I'm not saying not to help these people, but just be mindful about what you're getting yourself into.
So just don't be an ass and be aware of your surroundings.
That's one takeaway from it, yes. That was a very
Okay,
strong takeaway.
then. Sean, takeaways upcoming, I think.
Alright. Jack, you were able to get anybody of the Seekers with you to join in this thing.
Kick the door open. Japan.
Kick the door open.
Wow.
Excuse me, it's locked.
Just a massive thud.
Japan.
Wow. Kicking doors open now, huh?
Japan. Knock knock.
I...
Japan. Knock. Japan.
And Xian is not in his room.
What the heck was that?
That was Grandpa's invite for Japan.
Japan? What about Japan?
We're going back.
Oh, we are? Where'd I sign up for that?
Just get on the flight now.
Get to the chopper.
Oh.
Yeah, Xian was in his room, by the way.
Yeah.
Well. Oh. I'm gonna go. We'll go to the airport immediately.
Do you think Jack's having another one of his PTSD attacks?
I guess.
I don't know. Anyways, your brother and this whole affair, I can't make sense of it.
Yeah, I know.
Should we go see what Jack's up to then?
Not really.
You might be able to find some good food out there.
Gotta brag with the food.
I don't really feel like eating.
Oh.
You know, I heard they had this thing called boba out there. My treat.
Don't really want boba either.
Oh my.
Who are you and what have you done?
Oh no, she.
But how can I'm gonna pick up Allison? But how can you say no to this face?
Tell me he's mimicking behind Alex. Just tell me he's giving the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, she's playing it up hardcore.
I meant Tulius.
Well, I also mean Alice.
They're just both.
Both of them are really into it right now. Hardcore convincing you.
I don't want to.
Oh.
Tears just starts coming.
Oh man.
Oh wait, that's one more. Hold on. Oh, wrong one. Thing.
Well,
Read my mind.
all right.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all right. You want me to get you something?
No. I don't really want anything. I just want my brother back.
Aw, you were always the
Feel-
asshole. Aw.
Feel.
Oh man.
I can feel it from here.
Okay. Oh.
Alexandria and I are gonna stay out of this one.
You and Alexandria are?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I will go ahead and remove you guys from this. Anybody else who's interested in joining Jack on his little excursion?
Yeah, I know he went door to door, but Xian's concerned.
Yeah.
So.
Morris is already on his way to the airport.
There he goes.
Cool.
He's just walking there.
Cool beans. Alright, yeah, so you're already on your way there.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll grab a whole bunch of bacon, stuff it in my pockets, and start going.
Pocket bacon.
Okay, so that just leaves Xian. Jack, you're gonna have to try to find a way to get in contact with him.
Where's the boy?
Here's a
Shit.
here's a hint. Phone.
I have to use.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea. He always has his on him.
Okay, I can do this. 5 hours later. Oh, that's how you contact.
I'll say for brevity's sake, you receive a text from Jack Xian saying, it just says Japan. It just says Japan on it.
Actually,
Yes.
what are we going back?
Yes.
If I had to say where Xian actually is right now, probably I don't know. He'd probably be hanging out with Kane. He's around.
Okay. Jack, do you want to invite Kane back again?
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess the Bahamut Bros are gonna bring Ben again. Maybe.
Bahamut Bros, are you bringing anyone from the from your order with you as well?
No, she's lame.
Wow.
How dare!
Wow.
Who's lame?
Nobody.
Oh,
Your girl.
who's my girlfriend? What?
Yeah.
You're breaking up.
He said Ben was Bilge.
Ben? Oh, look away, stop blushing.
Yeah.
Hey, there he goes.
Oh, no. She's not lame. She is educational and wise.
Make a decision, cause we gotta go, and I gotta sleep.
Well,
No, but the Bahama Bros.
she's so boring though.
Yeah, no, we don't need no one with us. We got this.
Okay. Alright, so you're just bringing yourselves. Alright, so it'll be...
She'd crap on our style.
Wow.
Wow, how rude.
I mean, to be fair, she is a bit different from the both of you, so...
It's the Bahamut Bros, not the Bahamut Bros and sisters.
Exquisite. Alright, anyways. So it'll be Bilge, Moors, Xian, did you accept?
Yeah, I'm gonna look to Kane and be like, hey, I just got a text from Jack. Apparently he's going back to, the east.
He's going back there again?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, if he needs someone to bail his ass out, I'm ready.
So I text him back. Count myself and Kane in. Meet you there.
Alright, so it'll be Kane, Xian, and Jin. Okay, so it'll be the 6 of you guys. I'll say for time and brevity's sake, so we can get to the little thing before we get into the real meat of it. You guys are on the plane and are traveling. It's going to take a real long time, so if there's any sort of side things you want to work on, you may do so.
Dogman said immediately.
Yeah.
Drawing up a new schematic or whatever in my note
Yeah.
for an idea.
Yeah, Kane's just kind of to himself on his phone.
Jack will try to learn Japanese.
Okay, you
Pick up a language book.
Oh man, bootleg. Here we go. Roll me-
Morris has a Japanese for Idiots book.
I'll borrow that.
Okay, if you're gonna read it, roll me a it's just for my own amusement. Roll me a straight intelligence check,
Okay, here we go.
which is I think you have
My intelligence is 0,
Yeah,
I think.
your intelligence is 11, so no modifier, just straight d20.
That's a 16.
Oh, you're actually surprisingly, you're actually grasping it. You're in very basic, rudimentary stuff, so you know like maybe a few greeting phrases, but that's really about it at the moment. But you're making solid progress. You're actually retaining the knowledge very well. All right. Anybody else?
Nagasaki Hayabusa.
Maybe sometime during the flight, I'm actually gonna go find a place next to Kane.
Oh, you're gonna do what?
I'm gonna go sit next to Kane
Okay.
on the plane.
Cool.
And kind of show off the schematic that I drew up, or rather the idea of. First time anybody else has ever seen inside that journal.
Oh yeah.
It's immense.
What's the schematic of?
Communications device.
Ooh. That actually.
Give me a phone.
Borrowing from both magic and technology.
That's pretty.
in equal
That's
parts.
pretty interesting.
Problem is how to make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got the idea down. I just can't figure out how to combine the two in perfect sync.
He says you're probably just gonna have to sort of work with it and kind of figure it out. A lot of
Experimentation?
Trial, yeah, a lot of trial and error kind of thing.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah, just make sure it does nothing, blows up on you.
That'll be something I work on.
I mean, just ask Maya about it. She'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I can ask her.
Alright, for time and brevity's sake, well, Lemon, we're gonna talk later. Anyways.
Oh no, he saw it.
We're gonna talk later. Anyways, okay. So
Good night.
You guys reached Japan after a while. It was, despite having all this room in the plane, it still feels cramped. But you get up and you stretch out, and it's amazing. You feel really great. You step out from the plane, and leads the way. He says, "I remember the way back to the village. Let's."
Bye, nerds.
Where are you going?
I don't go crazy with the Hello Kitty now. I will be coming back.
Can I go follow after Moles?
Yeah, you can absolutely do so.
Boy.
Okay, so.
Where's Van?
Kane says, "I don't think they brought her along."
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
Bye, nerds.
And Kane just says, "Alright, don't get lost now."
Village. Bahama
Don't
Bros.
get lost.
Village. Bahama Bros. You know what? If they go in jail, that's the problem.
Wow.
Jin says, "I'm pretty certain Evans could bail them out, but he would be none too happy about it."
Just leave him like a week there at first.
He may very well do so.
Yes.
I've heard stories.
That's funny.
Okay. So the Bahamut brothers are doing their own thing. We'll touch upon that when we have more time, but for now we must turn...
Sleep.
We must turn over to the village real quick. So, Kane, Xian, Jin, and Jack. You guys are going through the forest, and Jin sort of shows the way. Instead of getting lost through it again, trying to figure out where to go, he remembers the path just well, and he gets in through these trees, and through the clearing you do notice that same tiny village that you guys have made yourself slightly accustomed to. And you see a bunch of people sort of walking by, sort of minding their own business, and they see you guys. At first, slightly apprehensive, but they do recognize you, being very strange foreigners of sorts.
Guijina, Jaxo has returned. But I don't say it like that. I say it in Japanese.
And Jin actually seems a little impressed, but also kind of finding it a little humorous. He's like, "You may need to work on that a little bit, Sensei, but you're making great progress."
Oh, it's better than no injection.
Quite so. I agree. This is also, of course, beyond the veil. So Xian, you are in your normal form. Just keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
You are a dragonborn.
Lizard.
And Jin sort of leads the way. He's like, "Well, we better go ahead and talk to Haku then." And as you guys make your way up into up the stairs, up to the large tower that you once met Haku in, you see a bunch of guys, one of the same shadow monks, standing side by side, watching this foreigner talking with Haku. As you guys are stepping in, and
oh boy,
yeah.
Who's this?
He says, as you can hear, there's some sort of negotiation.
Marge.
And you can see that Haku is very, displeased. Immediately you feel the air is tense here.
Ooh.
And he, Haku says, "I will not be having any more of this discussion with you. No more negotiations. You must leave." And this guy, you guys see he has dirty blonde hair. You're standing, and you can see that he has this very long black coat with this mantle over it. And it's kind of gilded along the lines, the seams with red. And he has this cane in his hands too, and he's just sort of standing on it. And he says, "My oh my, no need to get so hostile, friend. Look, all I'm saying is just allow us to protect this little sector here, and with a few easy payments won't do. All your troubles here can just melt away."
I lean to Jen. I think I just found the villain of the story.
Wow.
Jin says, "Story? I'm... Oh, okay."
Trust me, I think I'm into enough to know the signs.
Kane's like, "Yeah, I don't like this guy." And
I do like his glasses.
yeah, this guy turns around and he says, "Well, I see that this is going quite south. I seem to be not welcome here. Well, Haku, my friend, the offer is still on the table, but I can tell from your pupils here and your newly arrived guests that I should be making my leave. Au revoir." And with that, he starts to walk past you guys, and you see him in his full entirety.
Grandpa gives him the look.
Hold on, I'll show you. This is kind of, hang on, let me...
Waiting for the heart, waiting for the heart.
Yeah, this is on the song.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on, I gotta update it real quick, because it's just the wrong...
Got a minute.
It is 1 minute I will need. Maybe not even. Yep, maybe not even. So you see him walk by you, and he sort of, nods to you, and he, despite his outward appearance, he seems very pleasant, very friendly, but it's like, you can tell something's up. And he walks by you guys.
It's pretty suspect.
Mm-hmm. And at that, he's just gone. And, Haku sits back down after standing up in this sort of threatening position. And he sighs and he sees you come in. And he looks to you, Jack, and he says, Jack, we have plenty to talk about now. And I hope you're prepared.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Cliffhanger number 2.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Who is this mysterious man?
I already don't like him.
Oh no. Oh no.
I already don't like him.
Hold on.
Yeah, there is, real quick, Xian, Jack, roll me a perception check.
Thank goodness I didn't put all my shit away. Wow. I did put all my stuff away. Hold the phone. You said perception,
no.
yes?
It's Ozzy.
You did say perception, yeah?
Yes.
No, stop pulling into the side. Stop pulling to the side. Keep. It likes my dice seems to like the side of my box. 22?
22. Okay. Yeah, this guy's got this really, like, very fancy leather long coat. Seems like it was either by... you probably tell it's very expensive just by the looks of it. However, the one thing that you... Okay, no worries. The one thing you do notice that strikes out to you the most out of this guy, besides just his looks, is the sigil on the left side of his coat. And you immediately recognize it as Hightower.
Is it?
And that is basically where we're stopping for tonight. Because,
I give him the angriest look.
He does not even care about that. He's in too good a mood, it seems, to be bothered by anything.
Ree!
Ree! My thought exactly.
Oh, man.
So glad I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very curious about who would actually show up to this to see this guy.
She's emotionally unstable. At the moment.
A glass case of emotion. You guys did very well this session. I know it was primarily about the conflict with the suits of armor, but you did very well. Another puzzle solved, another part of the story taken care of, and now we're moving on to another one. So, hopefully, once we get to it, some interesting things will happen, and I hope, Jack, you'll be ready, because there's going to be some very fun parts of this, and for those else who are going to be involved. So,
bring it.
More puzzles.
Less puzzles, more ninja stuff. But what those ninja things are, I cannot say yet. So.
Oh boy, mystery puzzle.
But yeah, so we'll be coming back again next week. Whoops. Next week, ready to go for this next session. I gotta make some more maps now. So. And some more things as well too. I gotta draw out some more stuff. That reminds me, I'll also be working on Jack as well too. I'll be able to get an official picture of him soon. So hopefully that'll work out when I get to it. But anyways, again, good job, guys. Seeker's always doing a great job, even if you're goofing. You do good.
We try.
Yeah, you do very well. The puzzle part was a little questionable, but you guys did it. So.
Oh, it's funny.
That was pretty great. But yeah, we'll also catch up on what the Bahamut brothers are doing when we get to it. But for now, that is the end of our stream and session, guys. We'll catch you same time, same place next week. Session 29, I believe, is what we're going to be doing.
See ya.
Yeah, 29, so it'll be, oh shit, I gotta find my notes again to figure out what the name of this next, mini arc is, but we'll get to it when we get there. So, anyways, have a good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll catch you next week with more Seeker stuff.
Later, everybody.
Good night.
Later.
Good night.